Hi folks, welcome back. It's time for some more Baldurs Gate 3. It feels like I've had a holiday from this game. I've had 3 weeks. No, I haven't. I've had 1 week off Baldurs Gate 3. And it seems like a long time. Like there's a lot happened in that time. Dark Knight, welcome back. Nice to see you. Nice to catch you live. How are you doing? Or nice for you to catch me live, I should say, and me see you at the start of the stream. Nice to see you though. You were asking all sorts of stuff about my shoulder for archery the other day. And I didn't want to respond until I could catch you live, but it's kind of positive. I'm not having surgery on it, which is probably a good thing. And we're going to see how it develops with some physio help, because we've found a strange thing that when the physio puts pressure on a part of my back, it triggers the pain in the arm. So we think it might either be a nerve thing or like some built-up tissue that's causing some sort of restriction in there. It's complicated, but it sounds positive, so it's going well. Anyway, I just wanted to get that out because I knew you'd asked about it the other day. No one else probably cares at all. Probably wonders what the hell am I going on about. But I just wanted to mention that. So, yeah, thanks for asking as well, by the way. I do appreciate that. Gives an old man time to talk about his war injuries. Okay, so Baldurs Gate 3. We are going to get back to this. I think we'd finished what I consider to be more or less the end of Act 2 last time. And I think we're going to head over to Baldurs Gate in today's stream. So this should be fun. Hey, Pan. War injuries. Oh, talking about my archery injury. It's not a war. It's not like a true war injury. But I consider myself having gone through the battles with my sport. Yeah, I'm okay, thanks, Dark Knight. So, that's good. Yeah, last week I was just super busy and I didn't get to stream nearly as much as I wanted to. I was going to spend the whole week streaming Starfield, but I think we got 2 streams in at the end, and that was over the weekend. So, it's kind of some good news, though. It was some other work that I'd got hold of, and it was kind of desperate to get started on it, so that's why there was a lack of streams, which is... It's also video game related, but I can't say any more on it at the moment, unfortunately, because I'm under an NDA. You refuse to watch Starfield until I finish this. Don't worry, I'm getting into this. Starfield could do with a patch or 2 to fix 1 or 2 things or make 1 or 2 things better, so I don't think me putting off Starfield for a few weeks, if it takes that long, is going to be such a bad thing. I think we'd come back to camp so we could go and rest. So let's get and end the day going on. We look to be a bit beaten up there. We might get a visitation from the 3 ghosts of Christmas past. No, we don't. Okay. We got something because I haven't healed. Oh, okay. I haven't actually rested yet. So let's fix that. How are you doing, Pan? Someone with real war injuries, or at least bullet wound injuries that I have heard of. Oh, you thought my lack of streaming to do with a crazy dog owner last week. You're not completely wrong there. For those that don't know, my dog got attacked by some crazy dog owner who couldn't control their own dog, and it required me to take an extra bit of time out to take the dog to the vets, to help my wife with the police report that's had to be done, and a bit of investigation on our part to find out who this woman was, because the police weren't going to investigate if we didn't, which turned up that this mad woman has then attacked, like physically herself attacked other people, as well as letting her dogs attack other dogs and other people as well. So that's a long story. But yeah, that did take up some of my time. So Monday, Tuesday, when I should have been doing other things, I was dealing with that nonsense, unfortunately. Knowing Bethesda, it'll not be patches, but community mods that improve the game jank in Starfield. And there's a few key points there that can be modded out pretty quickly, I think. I know a lot of people would probably like to see the encumbrance limits changed, or at least items way less, or it's inventory stuff, isn't it? It's the same issues I've always had with Bethesda games. You fill up the inventory carrying all your crap around, and you take everything that you might need, which leaves no space for looting new stuff. So that can be fixed. I'm sure the menus can be fixed with mods, so you can do more stuff without having to dig through 3 menu screens to get to the one that you want every time. But generally, it's a fun-looking game. I've enjoyed it so far, and I'm looking forward to getting back to it.
Will! No! No!
I'm speechless. I don't know what happened.
You did this. You killed Mazora, and she took Will back to the Hells with her.
Excuse me?
He's gone. Don't you understand? He's gone.
far as I'm aware, she... Oh, no, she did. She did have a word with Will right at the start of the game. Them two were having some sort of feud, I think. Ah, we'll get him back. There has to be a way.
There isn't. Will made a pact with the devil, then broke it. That means one thing. His soul is hers.
Ooh, typo.
How could I let this happen? To Will. To Will.
Yeah, sad, but true. She's so sad, she dances. And that is the end of Will's story. I think that is Will right there. And we haven't progressed Will's story in this because I wanted to just try and stick to the main storylines of the characters we've got in the party. Because otherwise, I think it gets a bit too drawn out and a little bit complicated. Although if people want to do them all the companion stories at once and switch them in and out, that's absolutely fine. There's no downside to doing that with the game. But I felt like there was a risk of us, if we did that, we might lose focus on the characters that we're playing with and forget. You know, you get to these points, you know, like a TV series that's gone on for like 10 seasons and suddenly a character turns up and you think, who the hell was this? And then it's about something that happened in season 2. Yeah, I didn't want that to happen with getting too many stories involved. So that's why we've skipped out from that. I think we're ready just to return. Let's go. We've got the people. Hey, Darkness. Inventory limit was the first thing you modded in Skyrim. Yep, I went and opened the console and increased my carry limit by about 10 times. So not the character's strength, because that would make you overpowered in melee, but the carry limit. And that was, oh, it was mwah, so sweet after that. The game was actually enjoyable. Because there's nothing worse than travelling across the map, picking berries and flowers and stuff as you go. You go into the goblin cave, you kill one goblin, you pick up the first goblin axe, and it says, you are over encumbered. Right, okay, I'll just ditch all this stuff by the entrance, and then load it up when I'm finished, and fast travel back and stagger so slowly to the blacksmith to sell it. Yeah, I get fed up with that pretty quick. There are goblins in Skyrim, aren't there? Goblin caves? Certainly is. I'm sure there is. Or am I thinking of Oblivion?
Thanks for watching out for me.
They're in Oblivion? You sure there's none in Skyrim? I'm sure there was some cave I went into. Maybe I'm thinking of Oblivion then.
That's still the case.
Let's see. So we're done here. Let's leave this place. Don't think there's any more quests to do on this particular bit of the map. I'm guessing we can come back if there is. The suspicious sounds. Let me go and check that out, because I think it just meant it was talking about the tentacle on the roof. I'm just going to go check. It was this thing.
Let's see.
But since we've done the fight...
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
So, hang on. Oh, hang on. We're talking rafters above here. Right, okay. How do I... Right, okay. Let me check this out. So this... I thought this was referring to something on the roof. It might just be referring to something up in the rafters. I'm totally positive. I'll trust you over my memories of Skyrim then. I remember coming out of the starting area, because I played the starting area over and over. Never actually finished the game, I must point out. Okay, so... Nope, the tower is certainly somewhere up above. Still. And I thought we came down the hill and there was a cave on the right. Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably bandits in there rather than goblins. But my point stands. Okay, I think we've done whatever is supposed to be up there. I think we did it on the roof. So, we want to be travelling over to the road to Baldurs Gate.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketherick. But Ketherick was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I misheard this. I thought I was being criticised there. I thought they said, we leave the heart of the Absolute alive thanks to you. As if I'd let someone terrible go. I thought, shit, no, hang on. I killed him. I'm sure I killed Ketherick. And then what it actually was saying was, we leave the heart of the Absolute alive thanks to you. As in, we've escaped it with our lives. Totally misread that. Hey, Waverley. Hurricane Lee's kicking your ass. Hope you received your message. Which message was that? I haven't seen anything in chat today. Where's Hurricane Lee? Is it like the eastern coast of the US and Canada? I'm sorry, it's sorry to hear it's causing you some trouble. So there are many more battles ahead, though not precisely when you need allies. I know. That's why I just recruited Jaheira.
Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Who? Let's have a look. I will build an army to rival that of the Absolute. I would love to say so. Will there be anyone left when we arrive in the city?
Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldurs Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause.
Okay.
Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Okay, I'm good for that. So we're basically looking to seek out people who will join us or have similar goals to us, and we can make use of in the fight.
At least the shadow curse is banished. I like the dark, but not when it's trying to kill me.
I quite agree, Astarion. For once, I agree with Astarion. How you Gamer Trojan? Mutton chops or Skyrim in space? You need 2 screens. You're clashing with the Todd, who now shoots like I do. Oh dear, he's got worse, has he? Yeah, the gunplay.
Like an army marched through here.
Oh really? The army perhaps that we saw last time and nearly got caught by. Yeah, I've got some of my thoughts on the gunplay in Starfield, and my thoughts is that we need to avoid it as much as possible. So we're going to get in close with shotguns, maybe long range with sniper rifles, but only the best sniper rifles. So shotguns, grenades, and melee are kind of where I'd like to go. I'd like to be like a proper pirate with a cutlass and a pistol. I think that'd be awesome. Oh, the message is a comment in chat. Okay, no problem, Waverley. That has arrived. So it's New England and Canada that's getting hit by that at the moment. I heard something about it on the news. Our news has been sort of dominated by lots of other stuff about a particular celebrity at the moment who's been putting himself in places where he shouldn't have ever put himself, is probably the best way I can describe it. We are in camp. Do I go talk to anyone? Or do we just go to bed? I'm guessing we just go to bed. Okay. I love it when it says someone in camp wishes to speak to you, but then doesn't tell me who. I'd love to actually go and explore this place, because it looks like there might be something we can do. Ahaha! Who's this? Oh, of course. The Winged Wonder.
Something's on my
Dame
mind.
Aelin.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
As do most.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to 2 others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Open your mind to that sensation.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Ooh. Cutscene. Oh, space buns. They're so cute. This looks like a cute doggo. It doesn't look like a killer. Maybe now. This is the priestess of Shah, I'm guessing. Oh, okay. Could this be a... This has got to be a relative.
Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage, about how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
Spirit guardian?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
She didn't look that young.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No way.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
So he looked like he must have been a druid or something, which might fit with her ancestry, half-elven. I don't know, it could do. No adventures in space today, UFO. Although I want to get back to Starfield. It's one of these games, I've got like a lot of misgivings about it, but I really want to play it at the same time. So, yeah, we will get back to that fairly soon. Tough choice, though. 2 good games out at the same time, and Payday 3 coming next week. Hell no, it's this week as well, so there's a whole lot to do in September.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers.
Ooh.
They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
They are desperate to give her a spear, aren't they? All the quests give her a spear. Yeah, I've been trying to kit her out with a one-hander and shield. Actually, can you use a spear one-handed? They are versatile, are they not? So you can use them one-handed or two-handed. So that might work. The Spear of Night, I thought that was cast into the Shadowfell.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Let's go kill some Sharons. This sounds good. Not every day that you become completely disillusioned with your lifelong deity of choice. Ah, but that day when you do, I have seen the light. Or the dark, in this case. Right, I think that's us done here. We will check out the new Spear of Destiny Spear of Destiny. Wasn't that the name of the thing that Hitler was searching for? The one that was supposed to have stabbed Christ on the cross? Was it Spear of Destiny? Spear and shield is fine. That's what she uses in mine. The only thing that's put me off that is that I've got this really good kick-ass mace with the blood of Lathander. And it's got an awesome spell on it. But I guess we can switch them in and out, can't we?
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Oh, hang on. There's some movie where some kid grows up thinking they're an orphan and then finds out their parents are alive and they've been lied to. What is... Oh, isn't it the bloody latest Star Wars one? With Rey and the Emperor. Is that the one I'm thinking of? You've been forced to live a lie. At least now the truth is starting to reveal itself.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me. We'd better press on for now. And hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
And what's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Oh, okay. Colour me interested. She's become a lot easier to live with in camp since she's ditched her religion. A whole lot easier.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
That's a rapid improvement, isn't it? I guess it's the druids doing their work. Surprised all his hair hasn't turned grey from all of the horrible things he's been through in the last few weeks of adventuring. And the few people who have accidentally killed. It's a tree of life. So far so good. And when we find some enemies, I'm going to show you guys something that I have learned. That I'm ashamed to say I haven't learned sooner. I'll tell you what, soon enough. It is indeed a halberd gamer. It's, hang on, I'll show you in a minute. Oh, it's Jacob. Sorry. It's not Jacob. Jacob's the guy I sometimes work with. I wish he was watching this stream to see this. I might have to send him a screenshot. Spear of Destiny, Lance of Longinus? Longinus?
Sergeant.
Longinus.
If you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your
Thought it was
plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prism bearers to kill Ketherick. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
I can see we're going to have to kill her. At some point. We're going for a howling at the moon. A romance option? Well, I haven't specifically broached the subject of romance with Shadowheart, unlike I did with Gail a long time ago. So I don't really know what's going on here.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
It looks like there's a great big town here. We're at a town. Hey, did you see that? Worm's Lookout. We wanted to go to Worm's Crossing, didn't we? Worm's Crossing was where we had a quest to go and drop off. Why has it ditched me up here?
I need to find a way forward.
Is there anything in these? Ditches me up there, and then everyone to talk to is back down here. Thanks, game. And the Starian is running away as fast as his little legs can carry him. Shadowheart's got nothing to... Has Shadowheart got anything to say? Let's try this.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
What do you think of all that's happened to us so far?
Honestly, I'm still surprised that we actually managed to defeat Ketheric Thorm. Perhaps a final victory isn't such a wild dream after all.
It was just a cinematic spot for me up there. How am I holding up in your estimations?
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did.
She was trying to kill me not long ago.
I never will again.
Turn to other matters. I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Okay, there's nothing there. Nothing extra. I've exhausted the conversation, which is fine. But we'll still consider our options for romance there, maybe, if we're going to romance anyone in this playthrough. I think I've blown it with Karlach after I let Will get killed and sucked into the Seven Hells. Hey, Leonidas, welcome back. It has indeed come to this. We're back to Baldurs Gate 3. It is inevitable. I need to finish it sometime. So we best get started.
As is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
Seems to be a bit of an audio bug back in there, because that was super quiet for me. I don't know if you guys could hear it on stream. Generally, when that's happened in game, the recording and the stream has been fine, but kind of weird. No, I didn't get Karlach killed, Leonidas. I got Will killed, because I didn't finish his storyline before something happened. So, yeah, Will's gone, but we didn't really talk to him anyway, so it's fine. I still got Gail as a fallback if I can't romance Shadowheart. There's always reliable Gail. To place him in a position of such esteem, the world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks. It sounds as if you envy him.
Of course I envy him. Why wouldn't I? The problem with what Cazador has done is that he did it to me. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
I don't know. Raphael said the Black Mass was lethally diabolical.
Doesn't it sound delightful? For the lucky little vampire on the winning side. After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better.
Has it really been that bad? Freedom is not the same as power.
All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finely positioned for yours truly to ascend.
It could be. It could be a thing. The problem with getting allies even more powerful than they already are is that they might not always be allies. Don't get ahead of yourself. We don't even know if it's possible for you to usurp the ritual.
We're going to Baldurs Gate, the city of 1 in a million chances, splendor and squalor. Anything could happen.
Baldur's Gate, baby.
If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazador's changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Well, that sounds quite acceptable. We'll go vampire hunting. I like the sound of that. Definitely. Definitely. Right. Okay. Can we go to bed now, please? Berry bush. Okay, I'll take the raspberries. Right, they're busy. Do we have somewhere to camp?
Here we go.
I haven't even seen Halsin in the camp, actually. I know he's around somewhere, but... The
events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison, and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Damn it. Damn it. I'm a paladin. I still got my oath. Just, I guess we'll have to do the right thing. It's got to be, hasn't it? It's got to be this one. I will free everyone of this evil. I will be the hero that saves Baldur's Gate.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. The reckoning is upon us.
How's that thing doing?
For domination. March. Join power.
What?
You're under attack. Help me.
Do we have our stuff? Commence battle. These three have turned up and they're already half dead. Zephyr Gishra Harakla. What happened to Alice? Can we not just have Alice and Bob? Well, we don't have a very good... It's just going straight to fighting this, isn't it? Which we can do. I should have poisoned that first. Really. What's this? Her voice commanding. Affected entity's brain is being tortured at the whim. Okay, damage per turn. How do we get rid of that? I'm going to guess we have to get rid of some of these things. I'm going to move up ready.
Over here.
That is us for this turn, though. Maybe I'm not on the right side. I'm still not convinced. It's a monk. Have we? I don't think we've met a monk in the game so far. We'll go for a level 1 shield. Thank you very much. Okay. Very rude. Very rude, that indeed. We're going to have to... Oh, have we got a fireball, a lightning bolt straight up there? Would have been beautiful, wouldn't it? But alas, we don't have one. We have... That's rubbish. I could blow Gail up. I mean, I can still fireball. Ooh, can we do this? Can we do a cone of cold? My favourite. Tasty.
Find your way to the portal. I need your help.
We're going to the portal then? I guess we're going to the portal. Right. Other people can come in now and do some battering here. I don't really want to go there. Oh, I've got the well, I think it's the important one. She's got this instead of the spear. Poisoning. Nice. Even more damage. We like that. Now it's Mr. Mutton Chops himself. Let's go for... She's got 37, so let's go for the lacerate. Very, very rude indeed. Let's just go for a level... Oh, this guy's not going to live much longer. Dead. Definitely dead. And I can't get in close enough to kill that one. Oh, actually I can, because I've got reach on this thing. Yeah, this is the halberd you were asking about. It's a mighty one that I picked up. It does a D4 force damage on top of its physical damage. And I picked it up in that monastery, I think. The astral portal. Do we have to pile through it? What's on? Oh, okay. I'll take some of that. Is there another one somewhere? There's some very nice gear on these.
Let's grab what we can.
Too far? Oh, it's just... Oh, wait, you can just dash.
This way.
Oh, we've got another one over here. Is he watching? Orpheus, I think Orpheus was one of the bad guys. Oof. They're kicking the living shit out of me.
I can't do this without you.
Knight to King 5.
I think we're going to go for the level 3 Scorching Ray. You've got Look at the Far Realms too? That was awesome. Ooh, I like that. I like a bit of fire. We do like a bit of fire around here, don't we? Does it have reach? It does have reach on the thing. Once we get out of combat, I'll give you a proper look at it, and we'll check it out. Right, dash time.
Got to press on.
Having said that, I feel like I really need to heal up poor old Astarion there. For a turn.
Still on my feet.
And you're going to also... Tell you what, can you... Where's Dash?
With haste.
I don't think I'll be able to heal as I go past, will I? With this. No, I can't. Okay, fair enough. We're all dying horribly here. Not enough movement points. Oh, I've used that. Never mind, I'll use that one.
Just be quick.
Are we all in? Ah, okay, cool. I thought we'd have to go in one at a time. Oh, what the hell is this?
That thing's not going to hold together much longer.
Ah, right. They look better equipped for this job than me. Hey, T-Pode. Loot and run. Yeah, unfortunately... Oh, we missed one to loot, I think. Don't just stand there. Go kill them. This doesn't look good, does it? Give me the option to trade. It can't give me the option to trade here.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Right, let's go.
What am I
Switch.
to do?
Mass healing. Let battle commence. Right, let's get everyone else in as well. Whoa, not that far. I don't want to be in the fire.
How delicious.
And Gail.
Seek and you
It's like it's weird this, because some characters are in fighting and there's still combat going on. I don't know, maybe it was out of turn. I'm not sure.
The dance macabre.
It's these things.
With finesse.
Right, give me... We should be able to get a crit on that. With it. And then I would very much like a bite. It's not humanoid, though. Is anything humanoid here? Oh, hang on. No, wait. They're on my side. What? Oops. I thought this was the one we were rescuing. Never mind. We needed one of those things anyway. We'll just take the brain.
What should I do?
Nothing unusual here going on at all. Nothing to see here. Let's go for a clonk on the head. And poison.
I won't give in.
Right, you need to get in properly. Right, we can inflict some real hurt here. So let's go for... Let's just go straight in at a level 3 smite. Watch it do some weird monkish dodge. Or not, as the case may be. That looks a lot better. And it's dead. Ha 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 ha. It's a shame I can't get over there. I'll go and loot that one then, eh?
Witchy now. Outflank. Outsmart.
What's the biggest, baddest spell I've got? Actually, what's their stats? They're... Okay, high on wisdom. Strength or charisma? This is... That's a wisdom save. That's going to be a no-go. They're going to be good on dexterity. I don't think I've got anything that goes for strength saves on me. Constitution was quite high, wasn't it? It's not bad. That's too far anyway. I guess it's going to be the good old fireball. Zero. How did deflect missiles? Huh. Didn't expect that. Ow. They're just rude. They're just so rude. Who are we on? We're on Astarion here, are we?
Yes, here.
Do you know what? Let's go and bonus action poison his thing. Just some good old standard poison. Let's go for type. Simple toxin. I think I'll start using some of these up. And then big stab. Saved versus poison, I'm guessing.
Concentrate.
Yeah, I think your best bet is the mass cure wounds before anybody here dies.
Come to the skull.
Is that actually going to... That is the right one I want, isn't it? No target. Oh, hang on. Wait, we're targeting things with this now? And we get the tick, so that works. We've got 4 things targeted, right?
Take you.
Okay, that was a pretty good heal. Okay, that works differently than last time I used it. I'm sure it does. We're moving close so that she can't just fireball us. And Astarion can still do one of these.
Take you.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
This should be a nice kill.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
Best be on my way.
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
I'm coming. Wait. Oh, we're out of combat now? Maybe I should have looted those things.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
I'm coming, I'm coming. That's a mighty leap, isn't it? Why is Gail... There he is. Wow, okay.
I need you now.
The Emperor. What's going on here? Have I been misled? Who's this? I'm going to find out now. Githyanki looks so strange. Just weird body compositions. Oh, wait. Is that the thing? Have I been talking to a mind flayer all this time?
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
A mind flayer? The blazes is going on here?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams.
But you looked hot in my dreams. I've been cuddling up to and dreaming about a tentacle-faced thing. I don't know what to believe. So the Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute, but he needs to subdue him. Oh my god, I honestly don't know what to do here. We've got Die Monster. Prove to me that you are who you say.
You saved a child from a viper, back in the Druid's Grove.
I did.
You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage.
I did.
You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackith's wrath upon you.
Okay.
I told you about my room in the Elsong Tavern, that night when you held me. I was vulnerable. You comforted me. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Wow. Okay. I think that's all right. I still don't know that I'm on the right side and whether I'm being deceived. But this is a better deception than the one I was expecting, where we would in fact be working for evil by listening to the Guardian in the prison. So I think I can live with this. Sexy tendrils. I like how they seem to have a mind of their own. I'm going to go detect thoughts. Try and read the Mind Flayer's thoughts. He should let me. I have no bonus to this. I'm going to try roll again for inspiration. Came good.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a warg pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
That was one of the best lines ever.
Nothing in your colourful existence to date could have prepared you for this.
I'd like to have a little look, though.
As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Okay, well, it's not the first Githyanki we've subdued.
Happy? Now, join me. Fight!
I liked him a lot better when he was that hot chick in my dreams, let's just say that. Join the Mind Flayer's fight.
Together, we can turn the tide.
So, point me at the enemy. We're over here, right? So the two up there. The ones on the floor should be easy for me to get. I'm on Starion, right. Cunning action, hide. Oh! I should have done that first to see where that was, shouldn't I? And I could have hidden. Which is fine, I can still use the sneak attack. Wow! Okay. Bonus action is gone, sadly. Do you know what? It's a sneak attack that I will miss out on, but I'm going to cast haste on the Paladin. You're going to go and hide over here. Haste is a really good spell. I'm not sure, I don't like the sound of being lethargic when it wears off, but I mean, haste is a really good spell. And if I can get in, I can do some big chop with the halberd. Well, I'm glad this layer of cannon fodder was there. Oh, don't go that way. Don't go that way. If only I had something to like hunt that guy off the ledge. Like that. Yes, exactly like that. What have we got? I feel like I need some help here. A ghoulish touch. Possibly paralyze the target. That would be very nice. Let's just check the weaknesses. Strength. I don't think I've got much that works against strength. I've got nothing that will knock them over anyway. Oh, I've got telekinesis. Maybe I haven't got telekinesis anymore. I wonder if I got that from an item. I think I learnt the spell, but maybe I just don't have... Oh, wait, hang on. That's Mage Hand, isn't it? There's Polymorph. Wisdom save. They're going to get a wisdom save. It would, however, give me chance to... 50%? I think it was worth the risk. Anyway. They're stunned. Right, so I've got the option of going in and... Ooh, can I line up this almighty moonbeam? Sunbeam, or whatever it is. I'd love to go and push him right off the edge. They're probably they're going to pass their athletics test. I mean, he's a monk or something. Can I get in here? I don't need to be too precise with this, actually. Let's try this one. Oh, I can't quite get them both at once. I'm going to go for the dangerous looking one. Blinded. Alright, that's good. That's good. I will definitely take that. We better put a level 3 spell on this one, I think. He needs some healing there. And then we have a star in himself. How did the paladin miss his turn? Why did Erikk miss his turn? He was at the end. He just went past. Hey Tom, nice to see you. I think something went wrong there. I didn't see. Maybe he had got hit by something which caused him to miss a turn. He's at full health though, so he didn't get hit by a blast. I'm not sure. That's a bit of a mystery. We've still got the poison on this, so we should be able to go up and go shank. We may as well just take advantage of them being stunned. Todd had a few missed turns last night. New bug. I don't know. It might just be me. I missed seeing some effect, but maybe it is a new bug. That was probably not the move he was wanting to make. Oof. That is nasty. I think we've got another one, have we? Clench of the North Wind, saved. I'm just going to get out with this circle of death here. What are you holding? He's holding a fiery crossbow when I want him on the shield for protection. Oh, what about Blight? Blight's really good, isn't it? He saved. They always save. That sucks. I'm going to take a little potion there. Lethargy at the end of the haste is what got Erikk skipped. Yeah, but the haste lasts 3 turns. So, haste shouldn't have worn off him. It has. It's gone, has it? I thought haste lasted for 3 turns. I'll have to have a look on the Starion next time. Otherwise, that was a completely pointless spell. That was a complete waste. I mean, he didn't even get 1 turn of being hasted. Dominated. That's kind of useful. Who are we on? We're on Shadowheart, who could go up there. And will. Let's go on. This is a bonus action, so I've got absolutely nothing to lose. Oh, I can't shove them off. And it succeeded as well. Oh, I can curse them. It's not likely to work, is it? Fear. All these wisdom saves. I just tonk him on the head. Nearby enemies take radiant or necrotic damage per turn. Their movement speed is halved. Don't think that's what I really want here. I don't see anything particularly great. Turn undead. Banish. Curse. What have we got options of here? Dread. Wisdom save. Wisdom. 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 Is there anything on strength? They're all going to be on wisdom, aren't they? Screw that. Let's just hit him as hard as we can. I'll miss him as hard as we can, for that matter.
Stay idle.
Haste lasts 10 turns. Potion of speed lasts 3 turns, and then 1 turn lethargic. Strange. Yeah, so maybe that was lethargic that cost him that, but then I need to have a look at Astarion, and we'll have a look at what that spell was that I cast. Because maybe it wasn't haste, maybe it was something else. It looked haste-ish, though. I thought it was haste. Part of me thinks I should go over there. A rush attack. No, I'm going to go in here. Help Astarion as best we can. Right then. Let's go for level 2. One of these. Up. Chop. I like that. Big chop. Go again. And... oh, we can't go. Oh, I should have Hunter's marked him first. The Howl of the Dead. Movement speed halved. Spellcaster has advantage on attack rolls against the affected entity. Oh, that'll be good. Okay. We're not doing that now. But that does look super useful for later. Right, so that was haste. Target yourself or an ally to become hastened. Gain an action, become faster and harder to hit for 10 turns. And when the condition ends, become lethargic. So that just totally misfired on the Paladin. It didn't work in the slightest at all, which was a real shame. And he's dead. And with that, I think we're going to do a bonus action dash. And get in the face of this thing over here. Shield blow? I didn't even see that over there. Executioner. Oh, nice. Big green dagger in the back. Hold person. Don't worry, we'll get rid of that. Okay. Nasty. Very nasty combination. I might blight him again. Go for it. Go for it. Can't save all of them, scumbag. What have we got left? We've got one over here.
It shall be done.
Which I don't think is on the floor. I can't do much from there. Oh, I can go and help. I can go and help Astarion up, can't I? Next turn. What about... can you push him off? No, because this is in the way. So I would say just leather the bastard as hard as you can. Do you have any special attacks? Oh, you've got telekinesis. No, I won't use it on him. Poison. I'm going to need some extra help to do some killing here, but...
another fight. Let's go.
Right, we can't quite get over. What if I do this?
These boots have seen everything.
And then try the rush attack. That works. He's off balance. I've never used the Searing Smite. However, this lasts for 10 turns. I should have been using this, I think. Okay, I see. So for 10 turns, I'm now doing an extra d6 damage. Useful to use at the start of a fight. I need to reconsider things like that. Of course, it depends what resistances the enemy have. Shield blow? Go on, Gail. Knock him down. Saved. Gail's dead. Shield blow's quite good. Do you have anything like a necrotic? Anything at all? Poor old Astarion's nearly dead. What about a blast the person away? I might just have to do... Have you got, like... I'm sure I had some scrolls. If I have got scrolls, I haven't been putting them back in the bag. So I've got stacks of these things. Scroll of Blight. Sickness. I thought I had something that like a vampiric attack. Maybe haven't. Scroll of Everard's Black Tentacles. Wouldn't affect these, like they can just jump out of it anyway. What's that one? Vampiric Touch. Cast spell. But hey, that kind of worked. Gonna get out there as well. So what's he gonna do? Level up. Oh, nice. Very nice. Can we... We can't go charging back down there. Oh, this guy's dead. Nice. I don't want to dash in.
Have to keep going.
Can I cast anything that's going to make a difference to them? I mean, I can always shoot him. But I'd love to do something particularly nasty. Don't have the big bad spells. He's going to easily succeed at a fear save. Because these guys have incredible wisdom, don't they? 17. So they're getting +3 to wisdom checks. Very likely he'll save. Charm person. It doesn't stop them attacking anyone else, though. Yeah. Possibly picked the worst option there.
Very well.
Right, move in. And then we've got the Force Tunnel. Which wasn't quite the idea I wanted to do there. Too far, just too far of range. Come on then. Don't go and kill Gail. Charm him. Save from the tadpole charm. I guess we're going to do like a mass cure and get them up. These lot are magically resilient as a race. They're quite brutal. Right, Emperor. Do something. It's your turn. This... There we go. I was going to say this shouldn't fail.
Heading there.
Right, let's go in. This is a bonus. I'm going to do this first in case this messes up. I just need to get them up and no longer dying. So we're doing a bit of damage, which is nice. And then Captain Mutton Chops should be able to do... He's got his... he's not got his fire thing going anymore. Well, that requires concentration. Did I do something that reduced that then? Because that should be on. And I don't see anything to say that it's on. Go on, I'll try this. 2d6 thunder damage. This should be a laugh if it works. Oosh. Nope, it failed. That's the... What about the psychic damage? It frightens the target. That'd be hilarious if that works. Well, consider him frightened. He's dead. Weird things going on there.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Think we can get him a hat?
To be indebted to a bloody mind flayer.
Because I don't like to see his brain pulsing out the side of his head. It's a little off-putting. Right. I'm going to say thank you, because we're polite.
If I'd known you would be so open-minded, I would have saved myself a lot of effort. But I'm glad you're not here to judge. It's like I said before. I'm just like you.
You don't look it, mate.
An adventurer. I came from Baldurs Gate. though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
I hate those things.
For years, I served the Elder Brain. The one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldurs Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Wow, okay. So he broke free from the... I want to know how he broke free from the hive mind, really. These guys are kind of like the Borg, right? That's how I see them, the Borg from Star Trek. Did you have to eat criminals' brains?
Rather them than potential future allies, like you.
See, the problem we have, mate, is that I was very nearly a criminal character in this game. And then me and you would have had to have a bit of a discussion. How did you end up here? The Githyanki in the Sphere, who is it?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Oh.
His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
There's a lot to take in here. Suddenly, I'm thinking the Githyanki part in this tale is a lot more relevant than I had thought before. And maybe I'm wishing that we should have had Lae'zel in with us to see what was going on here, because she would have had something to say about this. Mind flayers are cool. Terrifying, but cool. Yeah, kind of terrifying. This looks like an obvious weak point, though, doesn't it? Were you imprisoned here too?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
This guy's voice. Let me just have a look at this. Lae'zel would want to kill everyone as Shadowheart wanted in the temple. Better to keep Lae'zel home. Yeah, but she's not going to believe this when we get back. Let me just have a look at something here. Baldurs Gate 3. I don't think it will, because this guy is he could be. He's a very highly paid actor. The Emperor, voice actor. Scott Joseph. So who is Scott Joseph? He's not the guy I'm thinking of, actually. I was thinking... Can we see who he is? Do you have a picture? The actor. Show reels. Headshots. No, he's not the guy I was thinking of. The guy I was thinking of has been in... He played a character called Major Brand in Sharp. He's been in Kingsman. He's been in all sorts of other stuff. British guy with a bald head. Sounds very much like him, but isn't. So was it you or Orpheus that Blackith wanted us to kill when she orders inside the prison?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
Let's do that. That'll be cool. Mark Strong. Thank you, Tom. That was the guy's name. Mark Strong. He sounds very similar to this, or I could totally hear his voice doing this. What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
Yeah, well...
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
I can believe that. Every other Githyanki's wanted to kill us, apart from Lae'zel, so why not him too? The more I talk to you, the less you seem like a mind flayer. It also makes me think that life after human form as a mind flayer might not be so bad.
I appreciate that. But this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel. But the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me.
Like fungus?
I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
I don't think so. I like my tentacles where they belong, on other things. The voice actor for Starring is doing a playthrough on Twitch and also puts it on YouTube. There's a bonus in that he has several of the other voice actors as guests for Q&As. Leonidas, that's awesome. Feel free to drop a link into Twitch into chat if you can. That sounds cool. Oh, what's his name? If you let me know his channel name, I'll read it out so the folks on YouTube can see. And I'll go and check that out later. I'm trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer. I thought you agreed to protect me.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
Well, what would that entail?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
God, I don't know about this. I'm very, very tempted. I'm very, very tempted, because I think this will unlock the outer ring of abilities in my brain. But at the same time, I feel like I don't want to go down this route. That's weird. Hey, thanks, Leonidas. I will check. In fact, I'm going to open that link now. I'll just read out the channel name for anyone else. This is Neil Newbon on YouTube. So we'll take a look at that later. I won't move that window because that will mess up my chat windows altogether. Cheers, guys. So, step 1, become Mind Flayer. 2, move to Japan. 3, profit. Tentacles. The tentacles grow back if you chop them off. If you can evolve me, why can't you stop Ceramorphosis altogether?
The answer is twofold. 1, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. 2, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
I do not. My instinct says no.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with Illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it.
What was that?
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Eat it. Is that how it works? Oh, God almighty. I don't know what to do. I think this seems like a one-way journey, doesn't it? If we go down this road, I don't think there's any coming back. But he's also suggested that there's no coming back from it anyway without dying. So, I'm not sure what to do. Wisdom roll. No, I won't do it. Jesus, we're going to have to add a bonus to this. Is it worth... I don't think it's worth pushing this in. I'll use one more roll. Got it. Maybe. Got it? No. Oh, it's 19 with the roll.
A raging pain tears through your head as thoughts and instincts do battle within it. Then... silence. Your mind opens, and all resistance evaporates.
I guess we're evolving.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast.
Holy
the tadpole's
shit.
essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite.
When
your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But
I didn't see this.
We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
I mean, gameplay-wise, I think this is probably going to make me better as a character. However, in character-wise, I didn't want to do this, but I failed the wisdom thing to resist it, so I can certainly roll with that. It's happened. I've got 4 new powers. Right, it's done what I thought, so maybe we can get the others to... It depends what these are. So let's see, what have we got? We've got earthly expertise. You have deepened your sense of self, gaining expertise in persuasion, deception, intimidation checks. I use that a lot, so I'm very likely to pick that. Psionic dominance. When an enemy with 18 meters targets you with a spell of a level that is lower than or equal to your proficiency bonus, you can use your reaction to nullify the spell. That sounds amazing. A black hole. Create a point of intense gravity that pulls in all nearby enemies and possibly slows them. That also sounds really good. Fly. Fly to a target position. Useful. The Mind Blast. Spew forth a comical wave of psychic energy and possibly stun targets within. Psychic damage. That's if we're gonna go Gail down this route, I think we're gonna pick that for him. That would be a good one for him, I think. The Mind Sanctuary. Sculpt a magical nexus that allows those within to take actions and bonus actions interchangeably. Confusing, but okay. Every choice has a ripple effect. You really like that about the game. It's true. Absolutely true. So everything from this point on is going to be, I think, quite different from the alternatives we might have had. You can feel the worms in your head writhing. Well, I did go full on with the little critters. As you can see, I've used quite a few of these guys. The Mind Sanctuary doesn't really appeal to me. The toggle of... This is free cast. You've discovered a marvelous adaptability within yourself. Spell slots, charges, and similar resource costs for your next action or spell are removed and refreshes after a long rest. So basically, you can use that to get second cast of a high-level spell when you run out of slots, which is kind of cool. And wizardy. Absorb intellect. Gobble up a foe's intellect, lowering their intelligence by 1 per turn and healing your wounds for 5 turns. Not bad, actually. Displace a beast shape. Transform into a displacer beast that can displace itself in enemies and has 85 hit points. Not for the paladin, I think. And Fracture Psyche. Invade a target's mind and disrupt its defenses. The target's armor class is reduced by 1. There's going to be more to that. If the target dies while its psyche is fractured, you can cast Shatter Psyche on another target. Okay. Oh, it's an action. It takes a full action. I don't like stuff that takes a full action. This one is really appealing to me right here. Oh, we've got 4 of these. Let's have it. I'm having that. The black hole looks fun. The Mind Blast. Let's hold off on these. And let's go over to Gail. I'm going to need to persuade him first, aren't I? Hang on. Gail! Gail, mate! Come and have a word a minute. I've got an idea.
Perfectly delightful. I can't talk right now.
Shadowheart needs to speak to someone more than he does. Is there anyone to loot here, by the way? We'll spend the rest of these in a minute. The astral globe of domination. Should I go play with it?
Time to press ahead.
Ooh, what are these? The boots of uninhibited Kashigo. Oh, alright, so this is just going to be monk stuff to sell. I'll take the brains because I think we can use these for potions. Or elixirs or something. Don't really want his broken pike. We have a scroll of lightning bolt. That would have been useful earlier. I'll get the void bulb and stuff.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Yeah, a bag of holding would be really nice. We haven't come across one of those.
What's hiding here?
Malice. Coat your active weapon with poison. Targets must see Constitution saving throw, become blinded and poisoned. Astarion. I know anyone can use these, but it kind of it kind of fits well, giving it to the rogue. Sorry, the assassin. He is a pure assassin now. She didn't have very much on her. Scroll of Sleep. Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff. A whole lot of spells we never use. Sleep at this level of the game isn't as useful because of its hit point limit. But if you can find some weaker creatures, then you could still use it, I guess. Tasty Brains. What makes tentacles sticky. Ew. Yeah, I don't like my paladin having darkened eyes and stuff. I think it looks quite bad. Doesn't look like Mr. Mutton Chops anymore.
The orb hums with cerebral magic.
Right, let's leave.
Permeable, but impenetrable.
Yep, let's leave.
The
That was
prince is as silent as a corpse. But for the murmur
that
of
was
his
quite
power,
the twist that I wasn't expecting. We need to go speak to Gail, I think.
Done. I can't wait to sleep.
I probably need to check some spells as well. Who have we got? We should have someone.
Already feeling better.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
I don't think... I'm not sure that romancing her might still be on the cards, looking like I am at the moment. Maybe a good bath would help. Todroot was fighting the monks and the Mind Flayer, so did you kill the Mind Flayer? What the hell would have happened there? Let's have a look. I think that special tadpole the Emperor offered will increase our chances of success. I'm not going to offer it to her. Let's keep her out of this mess for now. I'm going to go and talk to Gail about that. Having said that, she doesn't have great offensives. No, I'm going to play it in character. I'm going to keep her out of it. But Gail's already halfway down this path, so let's go talk to him. And Astarion would definitely be up for it, so we'll talk to Astarion at a later date. Is that Gail? Gail, you do have trousers on.
Whew, quite the rug pull, eh? A mind flayer manipulating us this whole time. Such creatures are not to be trusted as a general rule, though this one does appear to have had a significant hand in our survival up to this point. At best, an ally whose motivations remain shrouded in deceit. We should be wary of what such an alliance may cost us.
Yeah, it's a bit late to be telling me this now, I think. The night song sounded Oh, this could be interesting. The night song sounded useful. Could it save you from the orb's detonation?
Alas, no. The charm Elminster granted me requires my death as the spark that will light the orb's fuse. Making myself invulnerable, immortal, or in any other fashion unkillable would render it useless. And gods only know what it might do to the orb itself. Still, I see no harm in learning what we can about this night song. And if we manage to find it, the harm will be all Ketheric's. So, well worth indulging our curiosity.
Okay, I feel like that option shouldn't really be there now that we've already gone past that and done that. We didn't spend the night together. No, we didn't. That never happened. Take that off the list. Let's have a look. The Mighty Lord in the story. We've been given a rare gift, an astral touch tadpole with the power to grant you new partial illithid form.
I can only imagine what I could do were I to adopt the biology of a mind flayer. Certainly doesn't seem to have done you any harm. Or rather, you've not yet done me any harm. Still, there are undoubtedly risks to such a transformation.
See, I'm going to go with this. Let's get Gail to have it. Then at least if I turn into a mind flayer, I'm not alone. And he's in love with me anyway. We can walk off into the sunset together, tentacle in tentacle, and start a family somewhere. There's some little tadpoles running around. Persuasion, you'll wield this power well, and with wisdom. There aren't many I'd trust with this. It's kind of difficult, but we've got advantage. We are good at persuasion. Oh, we're getting plus 10 to this roll, and we have advantage. That's because we've got the illithid expert. I like that one on this character. I like persuasion. We've got it. But Gail's going to take it up with me. Gail never going to give you up, never going to let you go. Let's see what he says to this.
If this is what the fates have offered to aid our cause, then who am I to refuse? I'll take your tadpole. Let's see what it has to offer.
That can certainly be taken two ways.
Life pulses from within. The parasite's thoughts whisper at the edge of your mind. It wants to share itself with you. It wants to be let in.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
I mean, at the moment, he's going to blow himself up in a suicide bomb attack anyway, so there's absolutely no risk to taking this. Eat the tadpole. Can we eat it? Open your mind to it.
Coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens.
So wanted to click eat.
Almost unbearable. Your
Poor Gail.
mind is a veritable feast.
Gail's going to be fine.
The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected.
It looks bad.
Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
Perhaps, once the others see what you can do, they will consider trying it for themselves.
Whole party flying is so useful. Do we all have fly now? They fly now? They fly now! Awesome! That is super useful. How do you feel, Gail?
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
Did we talk about the Mighty Lord? Who was the Mighty Lord in the story?
Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god.
I think
the
we've
elves
heard
called
this.
him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel. And with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral. The end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
There you go, nice little story for you. Oh, this goes on. Nothing good ever comes from mortals wanting to be gods.
Loving them has its side effects as well. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gail's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
And we're done. So, do you think we can get the whole party being half illithid? Do we have any more of those? It would be... I don't know that we do. I've got 4 points. Do we gather those? We've gathered some. Latest. Mysterious artifact. I don't know that I've got any more to do. Let me go and talk to... Because I know he'd take it. Astarion will take it in a blink of an eye.
We owe our lack of tentacles to one of the very creatures that kidnapped us. At least my lack of tentacles. I'm not sure what's next for you.
The white one? Let's have a look. I can't talk about it. Let's have a look. Oh, yes I can. I want to discuss the astral touch tadpole.
Don't look at me like that. I know what you're going to say. The answer is no.
Oh.
No.
I'm surprised. Unlike you to be so unwilling to receive a new power.
That was before I knew the cost. Before I knew it meant transforming into some grotesque beast. I remember how it hurt when I turned into a vampire. My body writhed and warped while I was utterly helpless. The grip of death owned my heart as it beat its last. I don't want to turn into anything else. I can't do that again. I can't watch my body be taken over.
And we shall respect his wishes. Alright, I'll speak no more on the matter.
I had nothing for so long. Nothing. Not even my own body. I will not give it up. Now it's mine again.
We're going to turn him into a vampire lord. That's what we're going to do with him. So he's going to become epic on his own. Third row of the inventory. Oh, that one. So we do have one more. I will talk to Shadowheart, but I don't think she's going to want it. If we can find Shadowheart, that is.
I have a lot on my mind.
I don't think we'll bother talking to the other
We've had
ones.
a mind flip still. It seems keen to be an ally
That
in its own
special
way.
tadpole.
I haven't even dared to use the more benign forms of illithid powers. Do you really think I'm eager to jump to the next step?
I only asked.
Do you know what this entails? Well, of course you do. But I don't want that for myself.
Very well, if your mind is set, I won't try to change it. I knew talking to her about it was a bad idea. Right, what about... I'm not even talking to anyone else. Will's dead. Karlach, Lae'zel. We're going to talk to Lae'zel about it. I don't think she'll be interested. Have I only got the original 4 up here? I don't seem to have the rest of the party. Is this camping and resting menu? The rest haven't come with us, so we can talk to them at a later date, I guess. Where's the beds? Actually, where are the beds? Are they in here? Oh, here we go. In the slaughter pen. She's a smart girl. Oh, that was an infinite tadpole. You can give it to everyone. I don't know. I have great misgivings. I didn't want it for myself. And now I feel like the hero, the folk hero, the legend that is Erikk the Paladin, is turning into some tentacled beast. Can we see them? Yeah, we can see it. We can see it in Gail's face. Okay. No, it's not quite how I saw this playing out. You've got something to say all of a sudden? We'll level up as well, don't worry.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
I love it, but what is the new look exactly? Is there something different under a helmet? Because I can't see. But let's say I love it. That's always the right thing. If a lady asks you what you think of a new dress, a new pair of shoes, anything, you say, wow, yeah, looks fantastic. What you don't say is, wow, yeah, looks great. Much better than you looked before. That's going too far, and that's a big mistake. Trust me, experience has learned. I've learnt a lot.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get
She has
used to
white
right now.
hair. Oh, is that her hair? That's not a hair sticking through the helmet, is it? Because I thought that was part of the helmet crest. And leave. No, that's not a hair. That is part of the helmet. Okay. If she takes the helmet off, we'll see, I'm sure. Oh, Lae'zel. Here, I've got something for you.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's.
This looks horrible.
Her heart
Every
races as she learns of the events inside
every
the
cutscene
astral
for the rest of the
prison.
game is going to be like that.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Gaith visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
Who is he? A mighty powerful prince if he can block out an illithid hive mind.
And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith.
Oh, God.
Long ago, when we rose up against our Gaith slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
157, honestly. That's a lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years.
Ah.
But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
God, that's going to make a mess, isn't it? Then Voss was right. Orpheus is the seed of Vlaakith's demise.
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Gaith slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
I don't know, he sounds like he's more likely to destroy them, to be honest, and then try to build something new up in its place. Meanwhile, the Illithid Empire wouldn't have the Githyanki to oppose them, so there's going to be like... It's going to be like a power vacuum, isn't there? What is Vlaakith's tyranny, exactly?
I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Gaith, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood.
Oh God, I don't know. I think we should kill everyone now. They all sound like nutters, every single one. Kill the Githyanki, wipe them out. Kill the tentacle beasts, wipe them out. Destroy the guy in the prison. We just gotta murder everyone. That's the only way we can have peace, I think. It's the only future I can see at the moment. Have you thought about making use of the tadpole's power?
Mark my words. This power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. Consume all the Gaith tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
I've got to I'm with her on that, actually. I regret having anything to do with these things now.
Gladly.
Should we go and talk to Orpheus? I'd like to talk about Orpheus.
What about
okay. I thought that was to Orpheus. Leave. Right, okay. She's talked. I don't really want to say any more on the matter. Where is everybody else? And is anyone willing to have a chat? Jaheira? Oh, what would Jaheira say if I turn up with tentacleitis? He's not talkative. That's Gail. Who's that? Astarion. I think, are we done? Maybe I'll talk to Halsin. No, screw it. Let's level up. Ugh, I'm a tentacle beast now. Come to the dark side. We are worm cookies. You're not selling it, Gamer Trojan. You're not selling it. So if I haven't gained any stats from taking that. I just gained abilities. I gain a class feature of it's more lay on hands charges. And an aura of courage. You and nearby allies can't be frightened. That could be super useful. If, because fear is one of the things that really annoys me. Preparing spells, however. Let's unprepare some crap spells. Command, I have struggled to get to work. Actually, I don't know if I've really tried it. I think the one time I tried it, it got saved. Heroism. Heroism is useful. There's not really many awesome spells that I feel like we need. An elemental weapon. Receives +1 bonus to attack rolls and deals a d4 damage of your choice. And it lasts for... It just says concentration. It doesn't say how long. We might try that, you know. Let's take that one along. And we've got Revivify. Don't think we need it on a spell. Crusader's Mantle. Radiate a holy power that emboldens nearby allies. Their weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 radiant damage. That's also concentration. That only lasts 10 turns. Warden of Vitality. Evocation spell for 10 turns. While this aura lasts, you can cast Restore Vitality as a bonus action. We might try that. I mean, there's nothing much I feel like I'm missing out on. I know Bless is quite good, but it's a concentration spell. He often loses concentration anyway. The magic weapon. Alright, okay, we're just going to accept that. There's nothing too exciting in there. Hey, Andre, nice to see you. How's things today? Let's level up Astarion. A new feat available at level 10. Is there? For rogues? They get a feat? This is new. I wasn't expecting this. What can we choose? He's already got dexterity of 20. But has he? Has he? Or is he wearing something that gives him +2? Because I don't think he's naturally at dexterity 20. Can we cancel this while I have a look? Because I'd like to see his... I'm sure that's boosted by something.
What a day.
Let's have a look at your character sheet. It says +5 from class. 15 base and +5 from class. That can't be right. Is there anything? Were there not some gloves or something that added this on? I thought there was. Rings, maybe? No. None of those. Okay, well, he's maxed out then. A rogue gets 1, fighter gets 2 more than others. Okay. Feats, that makes sense then. Fighters, what was their thing, wasn't it? They always got more feats to spend, which allows them to specialize more. Let's see. Okay, so if I were to take stats, it would probably be... Actually, I'd probably put Constitution and maybe one of the others to get the +1 on all of those. I don't think I could put Strength in, but it's not like he's using it. Constitution's always good for hit points. Lightly armored. Gain proficiency with light armor and your strength or dexterity increases by 1. Hang on, he has proficiency in light armor. Why is that even an option then? Oh, I suppose because you get the dexterity thing. Yeah. Moderately armored. I don't think we'd want to take that on them. Polearm Master, resilient. A savage attacker. When making melee weapon attacks, you roll your damage twice and use the highest result. It could be useful. Sharpshooter. Ranged weapon attacks with weapons you are proficient with have a -5 penalty to attack roll. Oh, it's that one? Do not receive penalties from high ground rules. That could be good. Skilled. Gain proficiency in 3 skills. A spell sniper. You learn a cantrip and the number you need to roll... Oh, no, okay. Tavern Brawler. Tough. Warcaster. Weapon Master. You gain proficiency with 4 weapons of your choice and your strength or dexterity increases by 1. Don't think that's useful. Durable. Full hit points every time you take a short rest. Your constitution increases by 1. Okay, that's useful. A Dungeon Delver. Advantage on perception checks made to detect hidden objects and saving throws made to avoid or resist traps. That's looking likely. What does Dual Wielder do? You can use 2 weapon fighting even if your weapons aren't light, and you gain a +1 bonus to armor class whilst wielding a melee weapon in each hand. You cannot dual wield heavy weapons. So as long as they are finesse weapons, or finessable, and there are some finesse long swords, he can use long swords anyway, can't he? Because of his high elf background. So, apart from the +1 armor class, I'm not gaining a huge amount with that, I think. But +1 armor class isn't bad. For a rogue, when attacked whilst wielding a finesse weapon you're proficient with, you can use a reaction to add your proficiency bonus to your armor class, possibly causing the attack to miss. That's probably better than him having other reactions. That might be better. His proficiency bonus would be higher than just a general +1. Crossbow expert. Nope. Charger, athlete, alert, actor, or ability improvement. So I'm thinking either the Dungeon Delver, which is quite good, but he's very good at spotting traps anyway. So I'm not too for it. Or Dual Wielder. So I might find something. What am I likely to find? Scimitars. Maybe scimitars. Maybe there might be something in that. As long as not heavy weapons or reach, you can dual wield with the feet. Yeah, but they can't all use finesse, is what I'm thinking of. So, like, not all, like, swords and maces, not all of them are finessable. Starring dual wielding long swords with that dex would be a chipper shredder with legs. Okay, I'm going to go with this, because I like it anyway. And we'll see what weapons are finessable now, and then he could be good. But also, you know, +1, it is +1 armor class as well. Let's go for it. It fits in with the assassin thing. It's quite good. So what I've got at the moment is a finesse short sword and a finesse short sword. So we're looking for... I mean, he can now use Wulbran's hammer, for example, but it's not finessable, so he wouldn't get his dexterity bonus. So we still need to see finesse things, but I'm pretty sure there are some long swords. You could have used those anyway. I'm sure there are some weapons we'll find anyway. But +1 armor is good, yeah. AC of 20. That's really good. Gail's AC is not bad either. Because I've got a shield on him, which is nice. So extra spell, gain a cantrip, and prepare spells. So let's take... What would be useful? Dancing lights. Minor illusion. Oh, no, that would be good, wouldn't it? It compels nearby creatures to investigate. True Strike we don't like. Acid Splash. 3d6 acid damage. That's not bad for a cantrip. Bone Chill. 3d8. Poison Spray. Shocking Grasp. Cannot use reactions. Spell has advantage on creatures with metal armor. Shocking Grasp. Walk out the way. That's not bad. Blade Ward. Or... Friends. Gain advantage on charisma checks against a non-hostile creature. I don't think so. I think I'm going to take Shocking Grasp. Yeah, I mean, it's only a cantrip. It's nothing too exciting. So really, we're probably looking at the high-level stuff. Banishment, Wall of Stone, which we didn't look at before. Seeming disguise up to 4 members of your adventuring party. Planar Binding. That's basically like take advantage of a Fiend, Fey, Elemental, or Celestial for 10 turns. Wisdom save, though. Hold Monster. I might take Hold Monster. Cloud Kill I don't like anyway. And other level 4s. Fire Shield. Greater Invisibility. Let's check with that for 10 turns. I need concentration on this, though. I like damage spells, if I'm honest. We will go for a Hold Monster. And we might also pick a Conjure Elemental. For an ally. Could be super useful, that. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. And prepare spells. What do we need to... It always... Every time you get an extra spell slot in this, it puts something shit from level 1 in that you don't really want. And mind you, I'm already at the point where I can't take all the spells that I want. So I'm going to take Telekinesis. Magic Missile, because it's a level 1 spell slot and you have to have something in there. Counterspell, Fireball, Polymorph, Blight, Misty Step, Scorching Ray. Scorching Ray, I could drop that. I feel for the other things that we've got. Yeah, I can drop Scorching Ray. That's cool. And that will allow us to take Hold Monster. And can I risk anything else? Not at the moment, I think. I need another spell slot, and then I can take Conjure Elemental. I need more spell slots. Or prepared spells, anyway. Consider a Druid Monk dual wielding with Mage Armor, Braces of Defense, hits AC 26. Yeah, that would be super good. And level up our Cleric. We gained a cantrip. We gained Divine Intervention. You can cast Divine Intervention to invoke your god's aid. Once used, this can never be used again. Is that the thing? Because in tabletop, that has a really low chance of anything happening, so it's usually wasted. But I'm going to have to see how that works here. In fact, does it tell me any more? Call upon your deity in your moment of greatest need. Once they interfere, your deity will never do so in this manner again. The caster can use this feature once in their adventure. So it has to be something important. You can pick Produce Flame, Blade Ward, or Thaumaturgy. Gain advantage on intimidation and performance checks. Very, very unlikely that she'll use that. But I wonder if you can use it in conversation when I have to... I don't intimidate very often. I don't perform ever. That's an action, is Blade Ward. That's crap, then. Until a long rest. I don't like any of them. I'm going to be honest. I must construct additional pylons. Pylons? What's the reference there? Is that Star Wars reference? Have I missed that one? Hey, Ferian, by the way. What should we drop off then? Has it loaded something crap in here? We've got Cure Wounds. I kind of need them both. Sanctuary is so useful. I don't really want to ditch that. We've got a Banishment. The Flame Strike's nice. We haven't had to use Lesser Restoration for a long time, but it is useful. What's Guardian of Faith? I'm going to drop that. Don't like that one so much. And we're going to take Greater Restoration. That's also good. And Contagion. Oh, that sounds rubbish. I'll take this. This is a pure sort of healer. Well, not pure. We do have some things that we bring along that are a bit aggressive. Oh, it's from StarCraft. Okay. Okay, I don't think I've ever played StarCraft, actually. So we've got the gang ready. Erikk was about to talk to him. Let's go to Gail. Can I switch the characters here? So you see Gail's gone quite in on all this. She's gone in not at all, and Starion hasn't touched them either. So Gail, Can you go? What did you actually want? The Mind Blast? It's only 14 meters. I think that sounds good, don't you? Let's have that for Gail. Colour week we didn't want to take ever. You can fly now. What were the other ones? Expertise in persuasion. No, let's not do that. We don't really do that with you. Ability drain. Then what was the other ones? I'm sure there's Displacer Beast shape, maybe. It can take one of the attributes of a Displacer Beast, but maintain your intelligence wisdom. When your Displacer Beast form drops to 0 hit points, you revert to your original form. That looks like it's useful for like a mage who's about to die. I don't know what he can do as a Displacer Beast. That's the question. Stage Fright, if we want that, might be good. Absorb Intellect. It's a 9-meter range. It could be good. Lowers their intellect. Oh, I want the free cast. Okay, so how do I get free cast? I feel like I'm probably going to have to spend... Do you think I'm going to have to spend that one to get this one? Because I really don't want Shield of Thralls. $10 temporary hit points. Still, it's not a bad thing, that really, is it? 10 temporary hit points. Go on, I think we're going to take that to unlock that for the free cast, because that looks really useful. Gail, you're going all in here. What's this one that's opened up? A Mind Sanctuary. A magical nexus that allows those within to take actions and bonus actions interchangeably. I can't sort of get my head around how useful that is going to be, but I'm sure it will be. I want the black hole as well. Displace. Is that going to be the only way to get the black hole? Oh, that might be really good, actually. Repulsor would be really good. The stuff that's next to him. I don't know if that's going to let me to go out there. We'll see. We'll see. So Gail's gone all in. Erikk's gone all in. They've got some nice new abilities. Oh my god, I can't fit all these on the bar. We don't need all those bars though, do we? So this is less important. That's a lot of spells. Right, let's leave, I guess. Let's leave this place. Leave this place and we'll spell up. There's a whole lot of stuff I can cast on here. So we are about to enter the city, or approach the city.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Yeah, I think I should maybe keep the helmet on for cutscenes now, considering I've got black eyes and veins and stuff. Anyway, let's get casting some spells. So we're going to go for... Hang on, let's just slack this off a little bit. Just standard flying looks like it's going to be quite useful. The Forced Tunnel. I got that because I wanted Repulsor, which does look super useful. I don't want Psionic Overload. Shield of Thralls... Maybe. He's got this armor anyway first. So we'll figure these out as we go along. We've got so many things going on here. And let's go Long Strider on everyone. And also talk to the animals. The only one glowing here is Gail. Even shares the tadpole burden. He does, actually. It's like Gail and Erikk. They're like a thing now. It wasn't the intention. It wasn't Gail's intention either at first. But it seems to be the way everything is going. So I think that's all his stuff cast off.
Blood?
Do Do you have anything to
never
cast?
mind.
I thought he had a spell. Did I pick the... There was a new spell, wasn't there? Brazenting Smite, Sacred Weapon. That's 10 turns. Warden of Vitality. Holy Rebuke. What was the new thing I just picked? Beacon of Bloody Hope. Aura of Courage. Elemental Weapon. It's an action. It's a level 3 spell slot. And it just says... I mean, I guess I can go concentrating on this forever. But if I cast it now and then fall off a ledge and lose concentration, it's wasted. So I might not do that. Is that all the buffs I need to put on? I feel like there should be something else as well. Maybe I should sort these out a bit better so I can find them. Too many yellow splodges on there.
Let's get on with it.
I think auras stack. I don't think they do. Unless you have them on different characters, because you can't have more than one on, as far as I know. Are you joking? You can have more than one on? Oh my god, I thought they were limited. Right, these are obviously... These have to go on. Let's put them like that so at least I can find them. Do I have any more? Thank you so much for that, Duranom. They are stacking, aren't they? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I thought you were limited to one aura at a time. I don't remember the game ever telling me anything different. Alright, that's 2 things I've learned after 120 hours. That is unbelievable. The other thing that I've learned is that... Let me see if we can find an enemy somewhere.
My former peers will be watching, no doubt.
Let's just quick save this because we've done a lot of stuff. Let me find something.
We should do what we can to find them.
There's something down here. Is this deserted? Is there anything else? Appreciably cared for boots. We found someone's campsite. Oh, we're taking their stuff. Proper adventurer's kits, isn't it? How many red caps are missing? Okay. Ah, now this is what I wanted to show you. Right, if you just... I didn't know this. It's been pointed out to me by someone on YouTube. If I... Oh.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Always an interruption. That's your problem, kid. Where did you last see her?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
That's not good. Okay. You must be hungry. Take some food. Even the Starian approves?
Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me, too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
I didn't even read the other things. I was assuming we were going to be able to talk to her after that. But what I was about to say is if you hold down shift in the game, you can see the areas where the enemy can see you before you go into stealth. And that would have been super useful to know 100 hours ago. I had no idea that that was a thing. I knew about Alt, finding items.
Might be useful.
But not the shift button. And I wish I'd known about that. It would have saved me so many issues with stealth and stuff. We've got this, haven't we? We're at Rivington. Let's go and see if we can find the kid. I feel like he or she, it, they or them, ran off too soon. Something going on here.
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
There seems to have been a fight here or something.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction.
Do you know who I am? Why not?
It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened.
Steel Watch, is that some sort of fancy new rank of city watchman?
A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
So we're not allowed to go through, are we not? Wow, piles of bodies. I guess we can have a look from the top of the wall, though. A shabby door. We could jump over. Oh, well, no one's watching. Not picking that up. Can we actually leap over here? No, it says the path is interrupted, so I'm guessing we're not supposed to go beyond there. You notice that more games need a bit of a tutorial starting area to learn about such things. This and Starfield seem all kind of things you wonder and find out at a later state. Yeah, opposite from what they did at the past. Games like years ago, you used to have a starting area which talked you through all these things, and some games threw too much information at you at the start. I mean, I think Witcher 3 was guilty of that, talking about potions and brews and mutations too early before you had a chance to absorb some of the mechanics of other things. But that's another deep and complex game. But other games taught you these things at the start, and there's so many things now. This and Starfield, I am learning. Luckily, Starfield, I'm only a few hours in. But this, I mean, on my GOG profile, I've got like 122 hours in this, although that does include the early access chapter 1. But, I mean, it's insane. And I'm still learning things that would have been so useful to know, like 100 hours ago.
What in the hells was that?
Oh, I can fly, can't I?
This is the sort of place I'd wait around.
Do we just have like an earth tremor or something? Go on then, I'm going to go back up there. I'm going to try and fly over. I don't think we can actually do it, but I'm still going to try it. Might work better from here, actually. What if I just click fly? It just says invalid target. Let's wait till we get up. Just because I want to try and break the game. Can't find it. Okay. Invalid target. I don't think it's going to let me. Unless I flew onto the roof first. Then it might. Did we see where that kid went, by the way?
Here goes nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Who you calling
my wife and kid, are you?
That's not what I meant. But if you do insist on continuing to be difficult...
Gleeful Clong. What? It's a monk. Oh, hang on. We're going to go and talk to the cow. What's going on here?
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Thou shalt not be paratroops. I like the idea of them all jumping off a thing with parachutes on. That would be cool. Everyone calm, explain your disagreement, and we shall find an accord.
I don't see why I should be explaining myself. It's my property. They are on it, unlawfully.
Look, we needed somewhere to live. This place was empty and it had walls. I've got children for tears' sake.
The house seems big enough to share. Should be quite simple. They're not going to go for that. Mr. Gregorio is right. Your presence here is unlawful. It's his choice if you stay. Gesture at Gregorio. Invite him to reply.
Well, that's all very sad, but I still don't see how...
It gets cold out there at night, Mr. Gregorio. My kids will get sick. Please,
We'll stay out of your way. We just need a roof.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house.
I mean, it is the guy's
Look,
home.
time is money, and I'm
Crap.
losing both just standing here. Make your call, judge, before Zenobia makes it for you.
I like that guy's voice. They stay and I will smite you down should you try and remove them. I could probably pull that off now. Oh, God. Can I say... Look at... Jesus Christ, Gail's looking pretty intense. It's not really anything to do with me. I wanted a different option than this. Maybe if I'd passed that insight roll. Intimidation. That's going to be... I'm going to have to be quite intimidating for this. Let's see who disapproves of this.
Fine, fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
These are guild people? Why didn't you say?
A loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
Well... Or what?
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live.
Melee attack, not some sense into the upset. They'd probably respect that. Intimidation. I fought and killed an avatar of Merkel recently. I think I can handle you. This doesn't look so hard.
You're serious? Let's forget this unpleasantness ever happened.
Yeah, okay, you can see Erik's...
Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
You see he's turned a little darker with this Lithid influence. 800 experience! Wow! There was no fight. I did not expect that. I guess that's the XP we would have got if we'd had to fight them. I dare say we will meet them again at some point.
What's up for discussion? Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you.
You are quite welcome.
You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
So, I mean, folk hero, securing hospitality, that kind of fits in with stuff. Oh, we get XP for inspiration. I don't think I'd really clocked if that was the case. I'm leaving before they instantly start to hate me for opening the doors in their not home. Hello, Mr. Ox. Let's see.
You have my attention.
Go and talk to the cows, Gail.
Do try the grass, should it take your fancy. Such sweetness should be shared.
Good to know. Nothing in the hay. I'm used to the game hiding things in haystacks.
These boots have seen everything.
Right, let's go and find the next encounter.
The creepy monster thing.
The child was poking and prodding them while they were...
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Is this Dribbles the Clown? No, this is Benji.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next!
The hell's going on?
Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
I've never heard of an extra-planar circus.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here.
Ah.
But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
Sounds like a trap. I only have the option to enter the circus?
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
I'm walking into something bad here.
Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No light.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
Persuasion. We're good at persuasion. I'm not a threat to you or anyone else in the circus. I swear it. I'm a friend of Lord Gortash. I wonder what he'll say if I tell him about this. Bit of name drop. You see, we're going to look like this in every cutscene now, and I don't like it. We'll go for persuasion. We'll go with a nice one. I'm not a threat, really.
Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea. Very well. Welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. Have fun, and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
This sounds like a distraction from the important business we have at hand.
You want to see Dribbles the Clown, don't you? Yeah. Then let's go inside.
Circus of the Last Days. Guy playing some very nice music down there. Zara the Mummy. Try to interpret her hand movements with insight. I wonder if anyone else would be better at this.
You realize she is miming putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
Yes. I'd like to see your face paints. We could get rid of this. What have we got? Oh, can I also sell some crap? Is this just trade, is it? A disguise kit. Makeup, prosthetics, and wig tools for concealing one's identity or adopting someone else's. Do we need these? They're kind of expensive. I think I'm going to actually buy them. The scrolls that do this as well. And a face painting kit. Transform the applicant into a vibrant clown. Yeah, we're going to do it. Let's sell some crap back here. And just get this bill down a little bit. Immortal words of the Squid Admiral, it's a trap. I'm sure it'd be perfectly safe. Have a silver cake stand. And a couple of haste spore flasks. What else have we got? Void bulbs. We've got some crap, haven't we? A purple fluorite shard. I don't know if we need those for anything. Oh, we've got like a load of crap is the best way I think I can describe it. And a load of stuff that's probably quite good as well. The brain drain. Yeah, get rid of that. We've got some awesome stuff to sell here, but she's not going to be able to afford this, is she? Right. Let's start throwing some of these in. The Dwarven Splint Mail. Did I decide I wasn't going to keep that one? I feel like I maybe have. That's a versatile longsword. Now, Astarion could use that, but he won't get the finesse on it, so I'll send it over just to check. That's some monk crap. Right, okay, we've cleaned her out. Let's come out with this. There's two things I want to try here. So, sort by latest. I'd really like to see the face painting kit. I don't see any difference. That did work, didn't it? Transform the applicant into a vibrant clown as if by magic. Hang on, let's just take this off. Oh, okay. That is... Why can't I... That is even more sinister. And what does the disguise kit do? Select the variant. Oh, is this one of these? I'm going to have to do this from the toolbar. Okay, I think this is like disguising yourself, and what you actually do is you get the benefits of whatever race you disguise yourself as. So that might be useful later on. I'm not going to waste those. I'll send them over to Starion to carry. Same with the face paint. This just hides the ridiculous stuff I've got on. Interesting. I think we'll just have a quick Twitch ban there. For the spam bot, thank you very much. And we're back. I like the music in this place. It feels good. Oh, wow. What have we got here? We've got some nice looking stuff over there. I don't think we're going to be able to steal it. Let's talk to Akabi.
Approach, ugly one.
Can't argue with that. We really can't argue. What have I done? There's a red cap there. You are very loud.
Yes, behold, Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin to win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable.
What kind of things can I win?
Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot.
I'd like to spin the wheel.
Let us see if you have luck's favor.
Do I have a way of cheating this? Save failed perception.
Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this.
I think we're going to bring... thanks, I guess.
You are welcome, putrid.
I'm not sure what I got there.
Return again to try anew.
Let's bring a perception expert into this. Sheres's Caress voucher. I'll take that. Right, let's take guidance.
There's no time to waste.
Oh, which one's guidance? Is it that one? Right, how hard is this going to be?
Approach, behold, spin to win prizes beyond your
spin the wheel.
Let us see if you have luck's favor.
Come on, Astarion, you should spot this. Something's going on.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Right, we've caught him.
Alas, no jackpot.
Reach
for
out
you,
and snatch his beard.
ugly one. But you may have this.
Just a minute. We'll see about that in a minute. Let me just put my chats back so I can see. Nice trick rigging the wheel, but you need to work on your technique. It's obvious.
You would accuse me, Akabi, destroyer of planes, of cheating. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose.
I'll spin again. I'll spin the wheel. I think I might win this time. We've got something.
Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this.
Leave. We've got an old lamp. Okay, that looks more interesting. Examine. Or is it literally it's empty? Got his old home, basically, haven't I? His cardboard box. You got fondue memories of this guy. I saw what he did to you, Tom. I saw him turn you into a cheese. I didn't see what he'd done immediately before to turn you into a cheese, but I saw you rolling down the steps as a cheese afterwards. Is there anything we'd even want there? This is a typical fairground con stall, isn't it? Where you've got all the wonderful prizes, and you can't have any of it.
Never a dull moment.
That's fine. The Book of Cheeseomancy.
Better not be cursed.
He's a cheesemancer. You come to this book today, I humbly request you to consider that the wild art of cheese magic is no laughing matter. Yes, indeed, for while one might amuse themselves at the conjuration of fermented milk through the veil, curds can be a most dangerous tool. A cheesard can, of course, bludgeon his enemies with a young and vigorous wheel of water Davian, but those of more subtle inclinations will learn the benefit of destroying their enemy standing with a curse of blue cheese sweat. When learning the art, one must be able to imagine a delightful runny lurin and cider pairing, as well as the gassy agony of the lactose intolerance.
You shall make him magnificent, my love.
Who the hell's saying that? Oh.
What path lies before me?
Do we want to be a cheesemancer? I'm not listening to these. If I was a bard, I might come and try dueling banjos on them, but... It's the guy from Phantom Menace.
Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations. Or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service.
I've got to get rid of the clown face now. That is really killing immersion for me. Let's see what you have. I'd like a statue of myself for my camp.
My wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as unique as yours.
Never mind, just show me your wares.
Pockets a little empty. Worry not. I'm sure we'll find something in your budget.
5,000 for a statue is quite a lot when I'm thinking there might be some magical weapon shops in the city. Let's see, what's he got? Scroll of flesh to stone, wall of stone, and scroll of stone skin. That's not too bad. Gail, let's get Gail on here. In fact, let's sell some of Gail's stuff that he's no longer using. There's a whole lot of stuff. Let's just sell all the things he's not got equipped, because I can't keep all this crap. Some bits of armor down there. Holy crap, there's some rubbish. Filigreed Feywild Bell. I don't think we need that anymore, but I'm not going to sell it. The lump of mushroom flesh, we definitely don't need. The icy crystal. Oh, God, yeah, I never got the other parts to make that, did I? Can't send it to the camp from there. So we've also got these. The Fetish of Kaladin's Smooth Hands. That's an invisibility ring. That's an invisibility and a blur ring, so we don't need that one. So let's sell that one. These are the Braces of Defense, which we're not currently using. And we've got the Circlet of Mental Anguish. I'm thinking that might be really good, actually. What's he currently wearing? Yeah, that gives me the Scorching Ray. But that heals when an enemy fails a Charisma, Intelligence, or Wisdom saving throw against one of your spells or cantrips, you gain 1 to 4 hit points. So it's a constant healing thing versus just a free blast of that. It's kind of a tough choice, actually. We're supposed to be doing something with that. And... oh, that's a nice one. I should be definitely using that. All right, let me see. I'm going to take a flesh to stone. And is there more crap we can sell? Is anyone carrying... yeah, let's get rid of this and some books, eh? One of them. And she's carrying the Moonlight Glaive, which is pretty nice. We've got 2... Oh, this is just dark dust. We don't need that. I don't think we need the helmet. I'll keep it and check it out later. We don't need the +3 shield. We don't need the poisonous gloves. Oh, he's out of bloody money. Okay, we better take that back then. We better take that back. It looks like we're taking that. Wow, okay, there is actually some value in there. Right, we're done.
Nothing caught your eye? I shan't tell my wife. She'd be most upset.
I don't think I really want to buy the statue. Right, so we do need the new spell, Flesh to Stone. Oh, I still can't learn that. Crap. Oh, hang on, there should be some other spells you can learn now, though. Shouldn't there? Lightning Bolt, he knows. Cloud Kill, I'm going to learn it. It goes in there. We'll probably never ready it, but you never know. Right, will you just get out of my way? Fear. Don't think we want that. What's this one? This is... What is it? Tell me, please. Scroll of Chain Lightning. I can't learn that one. That's Fireball, which we know. And the rest, I don't think are too exciting. The Black Tentacles. We already know the Black Tentacles. This one... Oh, what's this one? This one is Wall of Stone. Nah, I'll leave some as spells. Planar Binding. Oh, I'll learn that one. That one looks useful. Stone Skin, Featherfall. Alright, that'll do. Right, what do you guys think of this place then? This seems ever so bizarre. Hopper. Wrong character.
Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. Want a treato?
Like...
I has lots of treatos. And magics. And junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice.
Little life tip for you folks. Don't ever buy anything from a guy selling things when he's wearing a hat like this. He is not going to give you a good deal. How often do you loot corpses?
Oh, lots of times. The beasts ate a kiddo the other day, and I got some good stuffs. I mean, Circus is safe. Do not worry. Yes.
Okay, let's see what you've got.
Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
I mean, there might be a chance that there's some amazing weapon or some armor in this. What do we have? He's got lots of money, so we can sell him some crap. A smoke powder arrow. That's a lot of damage. Okay, Astarion. Well, I mean, we've brought this money for a reason. Yeah, I'm having those. And that's an arrow transposition. I will buy it, but I think we have enough. Dark Displacement Gloves. Subtle Swap. You gain a +1 bonus to attack rolls when throwing and may swap positions with the target if they fail a dexterity saving throw. Ooh, that's nice. But it's when throwing, so... Sleight of Hand is just +1 all the time. Versus Astarion's... He doesn't need extra Sleight of Hand. The weapon attacks in addition 1 to 4 fire damage, or unarmed attacks in additional 1 to 4 necrotic damage, and you can possibly inflict bleeding. It's an extra 1 to 4 fire damage off each attack. And strength saving throws +1. I don't think I'll buy them. Supreme Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. Gain an additional level 4 spell slot. I don't think any of this stuff's really worth buying, is it? It's not that... It's not exciting. Have some pointed toe shoes. What am I doing with these things? And a cloak. And some gloves of power. They're actually quite good. They're possibly better than what I'm currently wearing, so we'll keep those. And an Eversight ring. This is just junk, isn't it? It is junk. It is pure junk. And a silver tray. Oh my god, when have I been looting? You forget the crap that you pick up as you're wandering around. Right, that will do. I was hoping you'd have some more fun stuff than this.
Bye-bye now. Come back to Papa soon.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Yeah, it does look kind of unlikely. Paramidius.
Oh, Mr. Hag. Miss her stink.
He can't have been one of the ones that's... He can't have survived the hag fight, surely. Skeleton in there. What are you doing?
Something to ask.
Soon, I promise. Patience is one of few virtues worth holding.
God, what's that smell? Sulfur? Bizarre.
Interesting. What's going on here then? Lucille, Jacob, and Boris. Lucretius.
Ah! Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. Ah! And Boris. Boris! Put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up.
This game is just weird. Gail's enthralled. And I look like some sort of psychopath. Sorry for interrupting.
Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me.
Ooh, what is
These three
this?
make the art of dance look like a ritual sacrifice. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer.
I can be seen everywhere because the people stood here, so theft doesn't look like it's an option.
Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage. But these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling.
Okay, let's move on quickly.
Can't slow down.
Oh, that's it. Make love to the air, skellies.
The gates are all locked over there. Do I want to get involved with the High Wire Hilda?
Do not stand too close. The flames have a life of their own.
What flames? Is she supposed to be doing a... Ah, okay. I think this is just a fun area, unless there's a quest later on that involves something here. Gail, can you talk to that thing?
Which way to the nearest library?
Shadow Whiskers.
Another. Good.
Examine the cage. Oh, right, okay. Someone else mentioned about feeding kids to the beasts. Popper's mentioned it, I think.
While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
Why good?
My time comes. I will show you. All of you.
Show me what? Come on, your secret is safe with me. I almost wish I had the other character. It's okay. He should be fine. 26.
Look. See. The crowd. They laugh. They shine with innocence. But it is a lie. Every one of you is vicious. Cruel. You kill my mate. Steal my cubs. I roar. Break my cage. And then you die. You all die!
And when exactly do you plan on killing everyone?
Soon.
Soon, TM. Break the lock, ensuring the cage can't be opened. Can this thing not just teleport out? Interesting. Okay, let's go and talk to Karen.
On my mind and, well, in it. Ooh, don't get too close, or Crimson here might decide you look tasty.
Oh, what about this one? Let's have a talk to this
My
one.
faith will guide me.
Come on, Dr. Doolittle, come talk to the animals.
My pleasure.
You got two female black cats staring at the monitor.
Hunger. My stomach screams. Press your flesh through bars. And add blood. Breaks.
Should we feed it something? Here, I have something else you can eat. Chuck it a sausage. What did I feed it?
Don't get too close. Beasties are hungry, and you look like food.
Oh, something's kicked off over here. Right, how did that happen? Weird. Okay, let's go back to the conversation.
Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Good puns. Because clowns aren't enough of a horror already.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
Oh my god, it's one of the devil dog things from Ghostbusters. Relax and enjoy the show. It's been forever since you've seen Dribbles perform.
He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be? Who?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant.
Well, I am dressed for it. This could be Raphael in here, couldn't it? I could see Raphael doing this. Starring won't love the spotlight, I think. Approach the stage.
A round of applause for the stalwart heart.
I do look the part. I can't deny that. I look like a clown. Clown in armor. Look at that dog.
Now, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique. Tell me, what makes you special?
Oh, has he just robbed me of something? There's something unique about my brain.
No, it's not that silly head of yours. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldurs Gate. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
You sense something behind you. Instinct takes over.
Okay, I didn't see this coming.
So eager to bleed. Is this part of the show? Praise the Absolute.
Right. Okay. I mean, I thought it was going to be some sort of trap. I didn't think it would be this sort of trap. Now I can't get the doors open of this thing, can I? That's never coming open. Never mind. Who should we kill first? I'm going to guess that Ryland and Karen don't have great wisdom. They do not. Excellent. So shall we play something fun on them? Shall we go for... What's this? A mind blast for a long rest. Oh, it's conical. Okay. Let's go for... Phantasmal Killer. Whoa. Enjoy it. You're going to have fun with that. And then just go and hide out the way. Should have done it on her. Poison. Yep, sneak attack. She ran into it there, didn't she? Shield blow. Right. Doppelgangers. Okay. Curious. Right, Astarion should have advantage on this guy. Oh, but everything's gone. Let's give him a tasty little bite then. We'll save the bite when I need a bit of healing, perhaps. I think we are just going to have to go for an outright attack, aren't we? Because wouldn't let me sneak attack, because I guess I'd used it this time. He should be terrified. Missed his maiming strike. Oh, wait. This guy's not an enemy. Bitey Buddy used Bite on Erikk. Bitey Buddy needs 19 to hit. They roll 19. I'll do my free shield. Ooh, okay. Right, do we need to kill Bitey Buddy first? Because I can't get down there. Okay, let's kill Bitey Buddy then. Let's hit him with something really hard. I'm going to trigger this Searing Smite. So I've now got this, and this should last... I don't get... Oh, I do get it here. Okay, so this is going to last for 10 turns. And... yeah, let's just hack him to bits. So, a couple more turns of combat there. You're not looking so... Can I get over to him? I wanted to check out the spear, didn't I? Should have checked out the spear. Oh, I should have moved adjacent to him. Never mind. Let's go for the concussive smash. See how you like it, big boy. Right, come on then, Gail. We're going to do this. Let's go for it. We've got... This is a cantrip. The Shocking Grasp. Oh, it works better on armored targets, doesn't it? And then we just walk away, because he can't now... Nice! That's what Shocking Grasp does. Of course, if that... I wouldn't have walked away if that hadn't worked, but... don't have advantage. I think double attack should kill him, though. Nice. Let's move over and get close to Mr. Hammers the Clown over here. Died. Shield blow. Saved. Missed. He's kind of wedged in there, I think. I don't think he's going to... Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. Someone got pushed out the way. So Mr. Bitey is dead.
Breathe deep and move.
And my concentration's gone on... What the hell is this? Right. So there's... I think some bug's been introduced in the last patch here. Unless something... Did anything... Nothing... No, nothing's attacked Erikk, has it? He's fine. Shadowheart was hit. Reeling. Erikk stopped concentrating on Searing Smite. Why? Why? I don't see why. Set your target on fire. It takes 1 to 6 fire damage every turn. Oh, right. Okay, so it's the target that takes damage for 10 turns. It's not that Searing Smite lasts as a weapon attack for 10 turns. Is that how that is supposed to read? Is that how that's supposed to work? Because it's kind of confusing. I thought it meant I've got like a d6 fire damage for 10 turns on the weapon. Okay, it's obviously not that. Let's go for a lacerate. Let's get him bleeding down. Yep. Mark. Oh, that is so good. And the bonus attack to kill.
Ready.
Just go over and hit him.
A shapeshifter. What a pity. I thought we were killing a real clown.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Interesting. 20 healing. It's a bit overkill for that. 40 healing.
Swift as my feet can carry
They're
me.
all a bit overkill, I think. A clown hammer. And a word from the tribunal. Fum, we see it in you, the thirst, the art, the passion, the trail of cold, bloody murder you have left in your track. Needs only the finishing touches to grant you a place among his favoured. But he requires something truly magnificent. A circus has appeared, boasting a collection of misfits and ragtags. But more importantly, a stage. Now comes the performance of your lifetime, and when the curtain falls, the tribunal will be watching. I'll take that. I don't suppose we can do talk to the dead, can we?
Direct me.
Bit of information, maybe? The target burns
The
for 10
corpse
turns.
regards
Okay.
you lifelessly.
You single me out from the crowd. Why?
I saw in your eyes what I see in my own.
Why did you attack?
To sow chaos. It is his will.
It is his will. Who are you talking about?
You feel a rush of power, dark and insidious. Something prevents the corpse from answering.
Interesting. What happened to Dribbles the Clown?
I killed him. Bathed in his blood. A death worthy of the list. Of the tribunal.
Poor old Dribbles the Clown. Where is his corpse? Oh, what's the tribunal?
The greatest honor of them all.
That would have been an awesome
The
place,
spell's
yeah,
power
to end it.
wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Interesting. There's Erikk stood with his clown face on.
Shall be done.
We have a beast cage key, which I definitely don't want to use to open yet. I'll take the sausage and stuff though. Can we go and talk to Mr. Bugbear over there?
With silver tongue. Shadowheart.
You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
Bugbears in this. That's what they are, isn't it? They are bugbears. I've got that right. Yeah, the bugbears in this are awesome.
No time to rest.
Right, okay, so we don't know where...
Never wanted the easy path.
I'll just try Bitey Buddy. I wonder if I go through here, I'll find Dribbles the Clown out the back. Can we see in there? There's a rusty hand axe. That's probably where Dribbles was chopped up. I don't see anything out the back, though. Oh.
Curious.
I don't see anything out the back, apart from where Dribbles' corpse was buried. Is it? Oh, no, it's a great big chest. Alright, I did not expect that at all. Polymorph, send to Gail, and send that to Astarion. What if we get caught? Who's discussing... They're talking about breaking into the circus. I'm going to guess. Right, I suppose I'd better work my way out of here. Fleet. If it doesn't, I'm not... If the, why is this... Why is all this stuff hovering? Here's why it's all hovering. No? I feel like I'm probably done at the circus now. Later, we've spoken to the mummy. We got these vouchers for someone.
I should speak up.
I have no idea what in the hell's happened back there, but I know me and my kid are standing because of you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Nice to get a little bit of recognition. I had this voucher, I think, for
Dribbles. Why do you have to go missing?
someone. Anyway, let's move on.
I'll give it a shot.
No, I've seen that. Let's talk to the guy at the gate. Your ghoul doesn't
I
work.
heard what you did about Dribbles. He was a good egg. Thank you for making sure no one else got hurt.
That was kind of crap. Circus of the Last Days, Arthur's Mansion, and this is Rivington. We go check out more about... Oh, that was the one we went into, wasn't it? And that was where we thought we better not go any further for fear of upsetting somebody. I feel like there's space around here, so let's go southeast. There is something over here.
We won't need to.
There's also an interesting spot here, but we'll check that out later.
Still alive, so that's progress.
This leads back to... Okay, this leads back to there. This is somewhere different. We've got a barn at the end of this. Let's go check it out. There's a path leading to something. Yep.
What's that?
There we go. I knew there'd be something to look at over here. Dig through the lavender. We've got a scroll of chain lightning. Excellent. Send that to Gail. That was well worth digging up. Last time we opened the barn, it had a shagging ogre in it. Okay, more. Chests. People like burying these massive chests. Scroll of Circle of Death. Oh, I remember that from Solasta. That was absolutely amazing. Let's see if we can go and learn that. I think that's going to be too high a level for Gail, but let's just check this out. Where is Circle of Death on there? It looked green coming in. I don't... There it is. Can't spell... Can't learn it. That's a good one. That is a really good one.
Onward.
Or at least, I should probably say it was a really good one in Solasta. Who knows what it's like in here, but... I'm sure it'll have... Can I see where to go? I can go down here, right? I am still fighting with the camera on multi-level areas. Oh, hang on. Who's this little turd? Let me get on the boss. And quick save.
Very well.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore.
You looted the towers?
Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry.
Yeah, that's about right.
Still, we got some decent stuff. Made a nice change from picking through your dusty pockets.
You cheeky little sod. He's not even, like, denying it now. So, what? Show me these fancy items you've got.
Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look.
Oh, this is a Corvid token? Boon of the Raven Queen? While wearing the amulet, your jump and flying speed increased by 1.5 meters. While polymorphed or wild-shaped, you also gain Featherfall. That would be a really nice utility spell to take along, actually. So I could turn into a dire raven. Would that allow me to get through some of those, like, you know, those tiny little holes and crevices that you can normally not get into? It would also be good for a Starian who can't jump very far. It's just a good thing to have. I think I'm going to take that and keep it somewhere. The spring step boots, when the wearer dashes or takes... I think I've sold that to them, actually. A scabby pugilist... okay. Oh, your weapon and unarmed attacks do an additional 2 damage while surrounded by 2 or more foes. So your weapon attacks do as well. I'm not going to change it, though, am I? Okay, I think we'll just take that. Thank you very much. That will do nicely. There's probably some of my stuff in there. I don't know who's going to use that, but we're going to have it. Hang on. Where's it gone? I'm going to make sure it doesn't get lost. Spell slot restoration. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's come out of that. We're done.
Stay away from trapped chests.
So that will let me to go sneaking into things. Cheers, T-Pode. I will send that to possibly a Starian. If I were to sneak into something, who would I use it on? I don't know. I'll keep it there. I just need to remember I've got it. It is a good one. There's another one somewhere. Here it is. Spell slot restoration. Send that to Gail. Actually, what's Gail wearing around his neck? The Amulet of Lost Voices. Doesn't need that on now. We can switch that over. And he now gets this. This is an action. Replenish spell slots while out of combat. You cannot restore spell slots above 5th level. That's not the same as that, though, is it? It can't be, because... Oh, hang on, that must be the same thing, is it not? Still says it uses an arcane recovery charge. I will test that out later and see how that works. Because that... Oh, no, it's here, this one. There you go. This is... Right, so this is the free bonus one. Let me just drag this over onto there. So I can remember about that. Right, nice. So we found a friendly face. That's not bad.
Of course. No one's stopped me yet. Seems simple enough.
What's it say?
Attention. Donations desperately needed for refugees. Every copper helps.
Donations?
For what?
Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
I don't like your tone, good sir. Maybe people would donate more if you weren't so rude.
Nothing to donate. Then again, do kindly leave.
Well, I don't mind making a donation.
Back
I
again,
just
are you?
don't trust you.
If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
I'll donate some supplies.
Let's see what you've got.
Is this effectively trade? Okay. I was thinking that we'll just hand over some turnips or something. Some candles. They'll always come in useful. An invasion plan for the Sword Coast. The refugees will find that very useful, I'm sure. 6 bottles of basic poison. Oh, I've got an elixir of hill giant strength again. Nice. And what we're really looking for... Holder this voucher can exchange it for a free drink at Sharessi's Caress. Expired a year ago. Oh, okay, very funny. It's worth some money, though. A moonrise diagram. And let's open the... Oh, is this my... This is my... There are all my potions and stuff in there. Okay. So... How do you think about that?
Thank you. I'm sure your contribution will be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. Can I go into the barn?
Should mind my step.
You. turn around and toddle your way right back out of here. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off.
This is some sort of scam. God, I hate this. Can you wash this off with water? What kind of things have people donated?
Food, sundries, toys even. What would you expect for people who've lost everything? Now, are you going to clear off or not?
I don't trust him. Is there anything I can do to help?
Not unless you want to make a donation.
I'll make a donation then. I do want to make a donation. Why does the barn need the flaming fist to protect it?
In case little weasels like you come sniffing around.
I mean, it's fair enough. I would probably nick things, but I'll make a donation.
Guess you're not all bad. Give it here and I'll make sure it's kept safely with the other donations.
I'd like to take the donation into the barn myself. I can do this. I have a lot.
Well, if you must, I suppose it saves me the walk. But if you're going to do it, hurry up.
Maybe it's genuine, but I mean, these there might be someone in here who recognizes me. A requisitioned barn. Fist Madigan. A donations chest, which I can't open. I don't know. I just wanted to sort of get in. He was so adamant that I wasn't going to get in. I thought, well, there's got to be some reason for this. I could have come in this way. There's a pig. Oh, hang on. Just spend an hour to read theories on Reddit about how Astral Prison was created, about Emperor, about the ship in the beginning. It never gets explained in the game, does it not? Story makes more sense if you watch it for the second time. I'll see what we make of the story when we get to the end of it. Let's get Gail on here.
Let us confer.
Is this pig a donation?
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
You're one of the most impressive pigs I've ever seen.
Oh, how kind of you to say. I have been growing my bristles out. It's something of an art, you see.
Very well-spoken pig. Have you seen anything going on around here, by the way?
Salutations once...
Oh, can we not ask him anymore?
Salutations once more, old stick. Always a treat to have visitors.
I'm guessing the answer would be no then. Nothing useful, but it sucks that I can't go back and ask the other option.
I've got a long road ahead. Wonder if the gods
Right,
are
I don't
watching
think I need to go looterizing much further around here. This isn't the kid, is it? There was a kid with red hair. And we lost sight of them. Gronch. Gregory Bright.
Now, mind your tongues. Leave Christine to me.
I'm going to try and... Oh, Zoru? Seri. Oh, we know these ones.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
At least you made it. How are you holding up?
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
It's a good point. I never found Zevlor. I don't know if he was in the two towers, Moonrise Towers, or somewhere else.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
I guess they're just here so we can see them. Oh, who's this? Toad Breath. Do we know Toad Breath? That name's not familiar.
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
I like the voice. Tell me, sir, what's going on in there?
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldurs Gate?
No, I'm Baldurian born and bred. It's good to be home.
It's a fine city, isn't it? No better place to hail from. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous.
Let's have a look. Is there anything I can do to ease these people's burden?
I've been asking myself the same question. I wouldn't be the first to interfere. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak.
Are they?
If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget.
I didn't hear them, but I will go and have a look. I think your uniform would be enough to make them quieten down.
The flaming fist isn't what it used to be. It's grown weak, corruptible, soft. It's down to honest citizens like me to stand up for what's right, uniform or no. That lot round the front, they've got it coming to them.
I better go and sort that out, I think. Zevlor died with the Devil Lady in the pods in Moonrise Towers. It seems like I managed to miss an important section out down there. You're supposed to keep the peace, not stoke the fire.
What peace? If no one steps in, there'll be bodies piled high in the streets before long. Those refugees have been leeching on our city for too long. If we don't show them that we mean business, they'll bleed us dry.
Wait, hang on.
We need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their guts on the floor. What do you say?
Hang on. He just said the complete opposite to start with. Both sides need teaching a lesson. Let's kill them all. You're a monster. I'm reporting you to your commanding officer.
Tell them! I'll cut out their eyes and make them watch.
This guy's a lunatic. Also, he's a shapeshifter. Oh, it's her.
So, you're the lick-spittle who
Interesting.
crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought.
She's fun.
When
you hate her.
find the Lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
Pretty cool that, like, she was hidden, or that encounter was hidden behind there.
Oh, Oren is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Okay, that makes a bit more sense now with the guys in the circus. I don't see anyone kicking up a fuss about anything around here. Where are we? Clownadin is not amused. Hey, Aimless. Can we go northeast from here?
Maybe a bit more.
Or even at all.
What's over there? There isn't. There is something, but it's the rest of the place. I'm just making sure I'm going off in the right direction. It seems like there's all sorts of stuff to explore around here. Did I do whatever that was? Yeah, it must have been. We've been to the circus. We've been around there. That was a gate leading out of the circus. I guess I could have picked the lock if I wanted to. So we need to check out round the back of here and follow this main road as well. Where did we get to? Haven't killed anything for a while. Always makes me... There's some dead chickens. I'm not looting the dead chickens.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was odd, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
I'm not really interested in half-eaten apples, but thank you. Killed all the chickens. Bit of a crisis going on here, isn't there? Not going to stick around since you haven't seen anything Act 3 yet. Just wanted to let you know that Payday 3 is now in your possession. Or in 3 days it will be. Awesome! Oh, I'm looking forward to playing that. I wonder how many mechanics will be different to what we're so used to from Payday 2. I think I've got nearly 300 hours in Payday 2. Which is quite a bit. But yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that one. It's on Game Pass as well, I believe, so I'm going to try it out on there. Oh, this is going to be a fight. This looks like a guaranteed fight, doesn't it?
Should we fortify the camp? Wait for the
Who is
vampires
this?
to strike
The Gur camp.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You join us as we honor
Oh,
our fallen
God.
dead. You're a bright light on a dark day. Even you, my erstwhile quarry.
Oh, hello again.
He recognises him now, does he?
Frey Valdisk Durovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave quickly.
Calm yourself. You will not be harmed.
Oh.
Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak.
This is interesting.
Im Oraknete. Krasinetra.
Like, he didn't recognise Astarion before. So what's changed?
So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
Right, just a minute. We can't see from this angle, but I want you guys to watch when her face reappears. Because I think it's a different voice. But just from that angle, I caught a glimpse. It looked like the same face, the same model as the hag in Act 1. So let's have a look. What do you want with Astarion? If you want to throw him on that pyre, I fully support that. I so want to say that.
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
You met yourself in a dialogue? Because there's many same models in the game? That's hilarious. Payday 3 have announced they threw out De Novo. I would assume the technical beta showed how much it tanked performance. That's the copy protection that everybody absolutely hates. And the stuff that only really... Is it anti-cheat as well? Or is it just copy protection? But it's the stuff that only really affects honest people and annoys them. And that the pirates and the cheats and the thieves get around it somehow anyway. Am I right? That thing? Good. I'll be glad that that's not going to be in Payday 3. Yes, Astarion's free now.
Free? Not while his master still lives. But he has perhaps earned a second chance. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr'Zar's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
How can you be sure, Astarion?
I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them.
I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
I agree.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
You owe them revenge, Astarion. If nothing else, you owe them that.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin.
And he's loved it.
You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
Okay. That was interesting. I'm glad we left that guy alive back in the camp.
And if our children still live, what will happen
Is there
to
anything
them
worth
within
looking
the
for over here? No, I don't think so. We're really going to have to be careful what doors and stuff we open going forwards, I think. That's some mushrooms we can get. Nope. And this looks like a way out of the village. Or a way... Actually, no, a way into something else. Let's just check our route. So we need to go back on ourselves a bit. So I would like to check everything out here. Do we want to talk to the cat? No, we won't talk to the cat. There's a rusty old door. There's something going on around here.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Investigation failed. Hang on. Anyone else? Gail.
One with the weave.
Oh, hang on.
My face protects me.
I don't know who's got the best investigation. Possibly Astarion. We'll try you first. Okay, now let's put guidance on Astarion. Astarion could have good investigation. I would have thought Gail would be the one to do it. But... all failed. So this maybe we're looking for a needle in a haystack. I don't know. Can we have another go? No, it's one go and we failed. We'll never know what's in that haystack. Could be... I don't know. I have no idea. This game has so many secret hidden things and random things. I just can't even think what that could be. And if it's important, and it probably isn't. But it would have been cool to know. Is this the way back up to the circus? Oh, have we been to this? Oh, it's just like the town well. And there's the circus down there. So we have kind of been around here. And that was the place we went and helped some dudes into. And we haven't checked this place out. So I don't know what this is. It's a smithy. Right. We've got a vendor. Hang on. We didn't see the tiefling smith over here. He should have made it across.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you?
Still need to look at Shadowheart's spear, don't I? How will you know my perfect weapon?
I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit.
Don't like this
Tell
guy.
me, how do you like to kill?
Oath of devotion. Swiftly and without hesitation. So long as I follow my oath, my actions are justified.
I see. Playing to your strengths. Keeping things simple. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
Alright, this guy's... something wrong with him. To kill in service of my oath is my duty. I'm proud to do it.
Killing holds no fear for you, does it? You understand what it takes and what it gives. One more question, if you'll humour me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
Well, we already have. I would never kill someone I cared about.
You'll do so much worse by the time I'm done with you.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. This is cool, though.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. He'll find your weaknesses, stick a knife in the cracks, and prise you apart. Unless you get him first.
Why does she want him?
Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
I think she wants us to take out Gortash so that she thinks she can probably control the brain by herself.
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward.
This is going to take some explaining. You were attacked by a doppelganger. She was impersonating me. I didn't attack you. I've been out here the whole time.
Don't dare lie to me. I saw you with my own eyes, grinning at me like some bloody imbecile. I'm gonna knock that smirk right off your face.
Persuasion. You had a blow to the head. Are you sure you're remembering correctly? Or medicine. Hallucinations, irrational anger, these are symptoms of serious head injury. Would be great, except I have no benefits to that. I'm going to go persuasion. Because I should be able to manage this. Oh, this is a hard roll. Okay, I've got a lot of bonuses. Favorable beginnings is good. Okay, let's see if I get this one. Oh, we just scraped in with that. That's good, though. That's good.
Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today.
I don't think he's likely to... Is he a... He's not a trader, is he? He's not showing up as a trader. They weren't red, we're allowed in. That's red. There's people in here. Who've we got?
Hi. Welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully. The weapons are sharp.
Oh, it's a proper shop.
Hi. Or want a blade, or a bow, or a dagger. Or maybe a spear is more your thing?
Armor?
You look like you know how to use a spear. Buy a spear. What'd you say? Huh?
Go on, mate, buy a spear. Are you the one that sells the smith's weapons?
Yep, that's me.
Golden Dragon. I'd check up on your boss if I were you. He's having a bit of a rough time.
Oh, all right. Yes. I just got to find a way to bother him. Without actually bothering him. He doesn't like to be disturbed when he's in the zone, see? Is there anything else I can do for you?
Let's see if I can boost your sales.
Oh, yay!
And then I'm going to throw some water over myself and see if I can wash that face paint off, because it's driving me mad. What is that? The Swire's sled board. So this has... It's just... What is it? The shield shrouds the wearer with force conduit at the start of its turn in combat. When a foe hits you with a melee attack... Force conduit? How does that work? It won't let me inspect it with T. Hang on. Put it in there. I can there, okay. Force conduit. Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage against the affected entity reduced by 1 per turn remaining. If the entity takes damage, well, that's 5 more turns remaining. It deals. Okay. Yeah, not bad, but I don't want it. We've got the Bone Spike Garb. Oh, it's okay. It's cool stuff. It's barbarian stuff. The Dancing Breeze, a very rare glaive. And the glaive is finessable. Are you kidding me? That is interesting. I didn't think a weapon like that would ever be finessable. I quite like that, though. That's quite nice. Hey, Smegley! I'm doing very well this fine evening. Thank you very much. How are you? What are you busy with? I don't think I want it. It's a +2 weapon enchantment. But it's interesting to see. She does sell armor as well. Stalker gloves, initiative rolls, sneak attack deals an additional... Oh, wait, look at this. Look at this. 1 to 4 force damage on sneak attack. We'll see what the Starian's wearing. That might be an improvement. Splint armor +2. Take less piercing damage. +1 bonus to strength saving throws and checks. Nope. Half plate armor +2. That's only medium. Chainmail +2. That's actually heavy. Take 2 less slashing damage. None of these are terribly exciting, though, are they? Okay, I think this is a Starian's vendor here. We've got studded leather +2. And even more initiative bonuses. Wow, there's some good stuff in here. And the elven chain. This is... You're considered proficient with this armor while wearing it. The wearer has a +2 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on dexterity saving throws. Oh, it's medium. That's what I was looking for. Medium armor. Okay. Scale mail +2. Leather armor +2. Bonus to stealth and dexterity saving throws. Hide armor, which is medium. And a finessable ambushing light sword. Short sword. That's a light weapon. You alright? Just had your first lectures back at uni. Looking forward to the last year. Cool. Are you sort of lined up for what you're going to do after this year? You're going to stay on? Do your masters? Lots of stuff about routing protocols, but they have a few racks with loads of routers and switches that we get to play with. Nice. You can have fun with that, eh? Okay, let's get a Starion on here because I don't think there's anything for anyone else. Never got him a better longbow for ages. He's still using this one, Darkfire Shortbow even. And we've had that a long time. And I'm only using that because he's got +2 enchantment. It's not actually that great. He would be much better with a longbow. But anyway, he's got this. I don't think it's better, is it? No, he's using short swords anyway. We're on the lookout for something better, though. We will find something. But the armor, I thought the studded leather +2. He's got padded armor +2. Reduces bludgeoning damage. Yeah, this stuff is definitely better. There was nothing else, was there? You can't wear anything else. Let's get him some new armor. I like buying new armor. So let's drag that over. Not... Wow! Okay. Shall we sell his underpants? A little fig leaf. We can have his under... Oh, I thought I got rid of his underpants then. Let's put them back. Has he got anything else to sell? He probably has. It looks like it might take a little bit of searching through. The Blade of Oppressed Souls is a versatile longsword. I don't think that's better because he won't get his... No, he won't get anything for it, so... Let's do that. And wherever that's gone, you can have some new armor. Excellent. Well, that was worth a visit, I think.
Want more? Want less? Want to sell?
Not planning on doing a master's, but you want to stay living in the city, studying in and trying to get a junior networking role somewhere. You're in... Did you go to Cambridge? Was it Cambridge? You said? There should be plenty of that sort of work around there. You got that armor too, Tom? Warwick. You said Warwick, didn't you? University of Warwick. In fact, do I remember? I remember right. I hope I do.
I think that's what they call a monopoly.
Oh, it was Cambridge, but not the proper one. Okay. Well, when we say not the proper one, not the famous one, you mean? Shadowheart. And... Did she say time to die? I must have misheard that. So she's got... She should have the spear. Well, that's a little awkward, isn't it? She doesn't have the Night Song Spear. Maybe it's a quest item and maybe it comes out somewhere else, but it's not there in her inventory. That might be a problem. Crap. Starian's armor is currently 21. Okay, he's flying high. Yeah, you're in a good area down there. It's nice. I like Cambridge. I've only been once, but I quite liked it. Apart from the fact that you're at risk of getting run over by cyclists anywhere you go. But luckily, everyone seems to be equipped with a bell. Let me see. Did Erikk end up with this? He's got lots of other crap. This is it. This legendary spear. This must be it, surely. Selûne's Spear of Night. It's got Moonbeam. I'm going to send that over to Shadowheart. She's currently using this for bludgeoning damage, and this is good. This has got the Sunbeam level 6 spell on it, which is really nice. Moonbeam is not, but this can be thrown as well. We're not going to be throwing anything. So it's got +9 to hit, 6 to 11 damage. That's exactly the same. So it's going to be based on the usefulness of the spells, I think. Divine Intervention. Oh, that's a class thing. And that gives her Moon Mote. Illuminate the area around you with wisps of moonish light that make movement difficult for enemies and bolster your allies' damage. All right, that's quite good. That could be useful. It is an action, though. And the Moonbeam is just 3d10 radiant damage. I don't think it's actually better than this. Yeah, okay, so you can't die on this one, so this is quite nice. And it's a +3. Is that a +3 also? It is. They're both good. I'm going to stick with this one because I like the spell. But once I use the spell up in a fight, I'll switch to the other one. I think that's the way to go. Oh, while we're here as well. Right, where's the water? We must have water here somewhere. Is it in? How have I got 2 alchemy pouches? Can I drag those over there like that? Does this weigh anything? God, this weighs a ton. Jesus, I better do something with this. And let's send that to... Let's get rid of it. Send it to the camp out the way. Smegley, thank you very much for the sub there. That's awesome. Cheers. You live by near a nursery, almost 90% of the kids get cycled in by their parents. Well, I guess that's better than like getting driven in, right? So yeah, it's nice. It's a nice area. I liked it. No need for the spear. No, I can't see that spear's better, but the spells, once we've used the main spell on the mace, we might use the spear. But the mace looks better overall. Oh, it is September as well. All subs on Twitch cost less, I believe. I think. But thank you for that. With a change, you can treat yourself to about that much of a cup of coffee from anywhere in Cambridge. Because I think September's good. It's not a great saving on subscription fees, but hey, every little bit counts. And speaking of coffee, I could really fancy a coffee. I haven't had a good coffee for about 2-3 weeks now. Missing it. I've had some bad coffees, but I haven't had a good one. What was I looking at here? I was looking for water, wasn't I? So I'm hoping there's going to be one in his pouch of goodness. Yes, there is. So can I... If I throw this over himself, does it wash his silly clown face off? No. Can I drink it? Or I just use... What if I just do that? He goes to throw it. I want rid of the clown face. Been thinking of picking up this game, but want to get Starfield as well. Don't know which one to get. Starfield, if you wanted to, you could play it via Game Pass. I don't know if you have a Game Pass subscription, but you could play it, was it £12 a month now? There might be some deals around, but you can play it via that. Both are good, but they have very different games. If you liked the Elder Scrolls games, maybe Fallout, But certainly the Elder Scrolls games, but it's Skyrim in space, basically. It feels much the same as that. That's good. And this is excellent. This is basically Divinity Original Sin 2 in a D&D rule set. That's exactly what it feels like. It looks great. It plays great. The stories are good. They're both great games. It's a shame they both come out at nearly the same time, because there's so much to do in both of them. Let's have a look. Have I been anywhere else? Yeah, I'm going to go around the back of this. Let's head southeast.
How much farther can I go?
Go this way, I think. Just want to really explore everything. Get the map cleared out. You've heard that Starfield starts off really slow. I think I've put about 5 to 6 hours in so far, and yeah, it's steady as you kind of. I'm learning my way through it, but it's best if you can define like a bit of a goal of what you want to do with your character, and because you can just go and just explore everything everywhere and pick up every side quest, and then it looks like a big empty sort of a game. It's weird. But if you pick a faction that you'd like to work for, and I'm going to go for the pirates, I'm going to try and join them. I don't know much about them yet, but I'm going to try and join them because I think that sounds fun. And I'm going to go work down those faction quests and then story quests and see where else that leads me. Citizens must come first, claims Gortash over refugee rabble. Okay. This sounds like there's a lot of things happening in games like this that kind of mirror our real world that we're in now as well. Whenever you play Skyrim, you stop the main story as soon as possible. Always go for the Dark Brotherhood and Thieves Guild. I guess that's going to be a piracy thing then, or there's like some there's some dodgy trading group that I haven't really got the story of yet. Which might be smugglers. I don't know. There's certainly bounty hunters in there, and there might be an assassins type thing. I don't know.
A word, if you will.
During on question. So this is compared as Divinity Sins with D&D, but how would a modern Baldur's Gate, not as Divinity Sins, be like, or even fit these days? Hard to imagine, but as they did really good with this combo. It is, and the reason this feels like Divinity Sin 2 is because it's made by Larian Studios. So they've used a lot of the mechanics, particularly around the inventory, a little bit with crafting. I was going to look at potions, wasn't I? Speaking of that. And with conversations and options stories. So they've basically built on what they know and that worked really well and fitted it in with this. And you've got most of the D&D rule set with 5th edition with a few quality of life changes to make things easier, like the magic, changing your spells around. You don't need to have a long rest to go into your spell book and prepare different spells. You don't need a long rest to level up. So generally things have been made a bit more player friendly, I think, than D&D. So it's good. I like it. Right, this is a standoff right here.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. You're a true Baldurian, I can tell. You must understand why we need to keep these strays out of our city.
What makes you think I am a true Baldurian? So, what should I say? Baldur's Gate is the most diverse city is the most diverse city in all of Faerun. We should take them in with pride.
Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think I want to piss off and take it elsewhere. I'm ready for a fight.
Gods. Not another protester.
Not me.
Talk to Nesta if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
All right, okay. That might be a little clue as where to go. So, Nesta. Oh, there's a sister here.
Lord on the rack, give me patience.
Is everything all right?
These protesters keep harassing the refugees. It's horrid. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need their help here.
Okay, that's something I can go and work with. A peddler of mementos. Let's see what he's selling.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
Explain? You're a Sharon, aren't you? From Shadowheart's cloister.
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Use your shared connection. Urge Shadowheart to lie. Reach out to her psionically. She should plead contrition for now. Let Shadowheart handle it.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
I do love her armor. I think it looks fantastic. So I thought he was supposed to be a peddler of mementos. Is there anyone we can talk to around here? So I need to find Nestor. Was he the dwarf by the barn? Because now I've spoken to this, that might open up some other event. If I can find him. There's the Gur camp over there. There's a requisition barn. Yeah, okay. We need to head southeast. That's not too bad, actually. It looks like we were going in the right direction. Oh, he was literally just here. Right, that's Nestor. Manip Nestor. Oh, no, don't touch that. I didn't...
What are you still flapping your lips at me for? Get on with it.
Okay, we're done, I guess. I guess we don't need to sort this out then. Fine. Where do you want to go next? Rivington General. We just go past... Is that just a general store there? We just go north. Go and take our first look at the city. What are we on? Coming up to 4 hours, actually. Okay. Alright, before we go wandering off and start something else, I think that's probably a pretty good place just to chill out for there. You're still enjoying Hogwarts Legacy. You know, I wanted to get that and play that, and I never did. It looked like it was going to be fun. But I never picked it up. I'm glad you've still got stuff to do in there. So with that, I'm going to have to disappear because I have a little bit of extra work to do tonight. I hate that this delete save button flashes up right there. It looks like the place where you should be saving the game. I have nearly deleted my old saves so many times. I don't think it would be a critical error, but even so, that I would like that being put somewhere else, or be red or something that looks like it's like the delete or cancel button. Been too close. Too close. So yes, I'm helping a company out getting some game capture footage for a new game that's coming out. They're making a trailer for it. I can't say what it is because I'm under NDA, but I've got a little bit of work to do on that tonight. So I'll be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock, and we will continue our adventures. We will hopefully see Baldurs Gate. We'll start a fight, no doubt, and we'll maybe wrap up some more Shadowheart story. I'd like to do that. That looks cool. And the Starian story, we're getting close on that. And I guess we'll just see where the city takes us. So have a great night, folks, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh, wait, before I go, let me just go and check. It seems to me that the voice of Todd is not actually streaming. I thought you were going to be streaming tonight, Tom. I was just about to remember to come and drop the viewers off onto your channel, but it looks like you're not live until 5 to 8. So, folks, go and catch him at 5 to 8 when he's live there. Right, and with that, I will definitely say goodnight. I'll catch you tomorrow.